the picture that you guys are using?
Unfortunately.
No. You will hear from my lawyers. That is not a flattering photo.
Well, we live now.
And my girl,
It's
I do
not
not
bad.
look like that.
It's not bad. It's
All right.
God damn it.
It's all good.
Ready to get to the shits?
Let's get to the shit.
All right, 1,
Live.
2, 3.
Clap it out.
Hey, you know what it is.
Toronto time.
It's the show that you
Love to hate.
love.
Love to hate.
Yeah.
Love.
Love to
That's
hate,
how I
hate to
roll.
love. I like
You know
it.
what I'm saying? And today we got a special episode because we have the wonderful Stacey Brizle in the place to be.
Who's that?
That's
that
a good
me?
question.
Might
Tell me
be.
this
Is that
alarm
me?
would go off right now.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Trying to do a professional intro and your phone's going off and stuff. What is going on
Yeah,
here,
so
bro?
put that on mute, bro.
Yeah, man, get that shit on mute.
Mine's
I'm sitting
not-
here
I
mine's
thought it
not-
was. I
scrolling through my
thought it was.
phone.
Mine's not even on mute. Hold on.
See, we all
I got
bugging
it.
right now. We all
Yeah.
bugging. But Toronto Talks,
What up?
we got Stacey Brizle here with us today. And on top of that,
Such a
it's a
pleasure.
special episode because we are nearing the end of 2018.
Yeah. It's the end of the
And
motherfucking year.
Thank God.
it has been
it's almost
very
done.
interesting.
Yes, I
It
hate
has
2018. It was a shit year.
What?
But it was a
Actually,
great
I had
year.
a very great year.
It was a
I
both.
had a
It
great
was a
year.
both.
Yeah, man. 2000, in my
Mike,
opinion, as
Mike,
I said,
don't forget the
2018
mic.
has been
What?
an amazing
Oh, yeah,
year
yeah,
for
yeah.
this
Sorry,
time.
man.
Don't forget the mic.
Gotta lean
This
in.
is not even
Gotta
flattering
crystal
on me. That's okay. I had a
Yeah.
great year. I have favorite concerts. I have favorite
Hey.
shows. I have favorite artists.
I think I can guess your favorite concert.
There was 2 favorite concerts.
2?
Can you count? Can you guess both?
Both Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
I got to go to
So
one of the Wu-Tang shows.
predictable.
That was really fucking
Obviously,
dope.
I got to go to both.
Do they show you love? Like when? Do they know
Yes,
the whip
man.
and-
Of course. I showed Method Man my truck.
Okay.
You know what he
Okay.
called
Okay.
it? You know, he's like, "Yo, Briz, you the real queen bee, eh?"
Oh.
I was like, I really need that.
snap,
I need
snap.
that on my tombstone for when I die.
Real queen
But I
bee.
don't want to die anytime soon. I figure I want to
Okay.
die in my favorite years of rap, so between 80 and 90 years old.
That's big. That's
Hey.
big.
I think that would be a cool way to go. And
Yeah.
I don't want a conventional funeral. I want people to tag my casket.
And
And I want an open bar.
Are you gonna have a W on your casket?
I'm hoping I'm going to be buried in my truck. Just like in the back. And then
You think
like
it's gonna
everyone can tag
survive?
it.
Like
Getting
it's gonna
buried in the
survive that
truck is
long?
crazy.
Bro, I will set up a GoFundMe page to fix that damn truck and what it needs. So I hope you guys are all hearing on me, support
That'd
me,
be
and
dope.
my truck is not dead yet. But that truck makes people happy. Like
Yeah.
it legit makes people smile.
How many clicks you got on that thing?
275.
Oh, so it's still got a long life to go.
I broke it in at like 225.
Okay. So it's still
So,
got,
it's
Still got a ways to go.
It's my woo boo.
Your
The
woo-woo.
woo-woo.
The woo
The woo whip.
Alright, so if you ever see someone, actually, matter of fact, I did see somebody on Facebook and they were posting pictures like, oh shit, look at this truck.
Well, I get
And I was like, yo,
spotted
that's my
everywhere.
homegirl Stacey.
And they always get tagged in it. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
riding down the highway. Oh, look at this. It's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
And I showed Raekwon the truck. He's when we were at the festival in Kitchener there. And he's like, I was like, yo, you see the whip? He's like, yo, that's yours? I'm like, yeah. He's like, yo, I thought it was a dude's truck. I'm like, nah, that's my whip. I had to put like a little yellow kissy face in the back so people knew it's a fucking Queen's
So they
truck.
knew it was a
It's a
female?
Queen's truck.
Shout out
I feel
Raekwon,
like
you know,
Wu-Tang
kinda
should be
ripped
giving
us
you
off.
like free tickets to every show there's for the rest of their career or
They do.
something.
So you can go to shows in Japan and shit?
Oh my God, I've never asked them that.
Yeah, you should.
Actually, Real Wolf, we have a track coming out with one of the members of Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you gonna tell us who?
No, absolutely not.
You're
I'm-
a Real Wolf insider.
I am
Give
the
us
first
scoop.
lady of Real Wolf, and I will never.
Core member or affiliate
Ever.
member?
What does that mean?
Like, is it a core Wu-Tang member, like one of the original 9, or is it an
I thought you
affiliate?
meant about Real Wolf.
No. I mean,
I'm
like,
the first lady. There's no quarter.
Okay.
I'm a motherfucking Real Wolf.
Okay, but no, like, who on the Wu? Like, you can't tell us who, but is it one of the original members or is it one of the affiliates?
This isn't Guess Who. Okay.
Kind of is.
Oh my God! Speaking of Guess Who,
Kind
they
of
have a
is.
Guess Who Woo now.
No, they don't.
Yes,
fuck
they
outta here.
fucking do. No, trust me, man. They have.
Yo, they have a
remember,
Guess Who
you remember
Wu-Tang?
Guess Who is?
Yeah.
So they have
Wu-Tang
a
will
Guess
put their
Who.
logo on anything.
Bro, it's all
That's
the
awesome.
members. It's
That's
all the
fucking
members.
crazy.
It's fucking cool.
That's
Google
crazy.
it.
That's
Google
awesome.
it, man. It's the best.
I don't feel like I'll Google it later still, but I
Doesn't like
believe you. I believe you.
Mathematic or someone weird from the camp have like rights to the logo with RZA?
Well,
Like,
Mathematic is the one who
Mathematic
did it.
Yeah, he's the one that drew it, yeah.
No, yeah, he's the one who drew it, but like RZA, like one
His
of
brother, probably.
yeah, like some other dude who's not in Wu-Tang, they have the rights to the logo.
Yeah. Like I think RZA's brother's like
and like
his
no one
business
else is
partner or
like
something.
even like some people aren't even allowed to use it and shit.
Hey man.
It's like New Edition, like how you let Johnny Gill buy the name of the group that he wanted. that you let him in.
I'm pretty
barely
sure
part of the group. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Like, that's
Tresh
crazy.
owns Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, but Tretch is always naughty by nature.
Yeah, but still.
Like Johnny Gill came in a new edition like 20 years later.
Hey man, he's
ran off
smart,
with the
man.
name.
He's smart. He knew how to, sing. Like
Now
he
they got the
understood
tours
the-
like BBVDCP, whatever the fuck that name
Look,
is.
he understood how the game worked.
They're
man.
bugging.
He pulled a Michael
They should
Jackson
just call
on him.
themselves Old Edition.
Is there any way to
That's
turn my
confusing.
headphones down? Because you guys are loud as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
talk
could
to
do
him.
Old
that.
It's
edition.
just a little.
Oh, that's horrible. I
I'm not
love
gonna-
New Edition.
But
Yo, New Edition are the kings of R&B.
I don't know about all
Let's
that.
skip all this like nonsense. Jaquise can go get fucked.
Oh shit!
But
Wow.
we want that Jaquise interview.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
weird name, though.
No smoke.
Jaquise.
That
Wow.
kinda is a
Yeah,
weird
it's
name.
kind of weird.
But like in
Yeah.
today's day and age, who would you like? Okay, today's day and age, not including the past, like people who are really relevant today, people who put out albums in the last 10 years. Like is there a king and queen? Like obviously, I guess Beyonce is the queen of R&B. I'd have to say. You know what I'm saying? But is there a king?
I couldn't really argue that.
I would say The Weeknd. You
Yo,
know,
that's how I get over
That's
my
the Weeknd.
breakups. 4
For the
bottles
last
of
10
wine
years?
and
The
a
last
bottle
10
of
years?
Yeah, I
wine.
throw Usher
Yeah,
in
on
there.
repeat.
You know what's crazy,
no.
though?
Usher 20 years ago,
I'm not
Usher
getting
15 years ago,
broken up anymore.
hell yeah.
Even between like
Yeah,
the
Confessions
past 10,
Confessions Usher, yeah.
He's still
but
putting out product from
he
then
put
to
out a
now.
project in the summer,
Yeah, and he put out a project last year, and he put out
Yeah.
a project. He's always
But-
been
but
consistent.
people aren't really checking for
But he's
Usher's
still selling
projects like
records.
that.
Well, fucking Tyrese recently said, I think it was Budden's podcast, they
Yeah.
called him, they asked him about the king of R&B
Yeah.
shit, and he's like, they asked him about Weeknd, he's like, nah, us in the R&B world don't consider the Weeknd R&B.
What do
What do you consider
him?
him then?
Like funk, pop, Bruno Mars.
Classical.
If you
Mars,
consider,
you
if you
can
consider
use
Bruno
Mars.
Mars R&B, then definitely because Mars is like the hardest working
Yeah.
dude in the
Yeah,
industry.
he's been the
It's
most
true.
relevant.
Yeah, and he's written a lot of songs for a lot of people. So
True.
I don't know. I'll say Bruno Mars and maybe Beyonce.
Word.
Who'd you say? Don't say
She's-
Justin
Oh,
Timberlake.
you guys want to talk to me again?
What's wrong with saying Justin?
Oh.
She's mad because the
I'm like-
conversation
The
got
conversation-
segued.
This is how the
Conversation
conversation
always
always
shifts.
shifts.
It always
You
shifts.
guys
here.
have like the worst. You guys talk over each other all the time.
Nah,
You don't-
we're talking
you
with
guys need
each
a
other.
talking stick is what y'all need. You need some fucking.
We speak with each other.
Yeah, I hear you.
We
It's
engage
hurting
the
my ears.
conversation.
Yeah.
That's cool. Beyonce, man, she's greatest.
Yeah, what about the king?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like there hasn't been a lot of guy R&B.
Like
Drake.
I don't know.
Drake.
I'm giving it to Craig David.
What the
He
fuck?
can rap though. He can
Crazy.
spit bars. He really got bars.
He can do a good Nate Dogg impression too.
I believe it, man. I believe it.
That's king talk right
Oh my
there.
Get the
lord.
fuck out of here.
Yo, Nate
Word.
Dogg's the king of R&B.
Oh no, but King of Hooks maybe.
Yeah,
It's
king
crazy
of
when
hooks,
the
king of
R&B
hip hop
dude in your
hooks.
group is the most gangster too.
The king of hip hop hooks are like definitely he gets that for sure.
But I have to ask Stacey something because you said Method Man called you the Queen Bee. So does that mean you ease the guns in?
Do you want me to show my tattoos?
Do you ease the guns in?
Oh, he's a gunslinger.
All right. That's
She
fair.
brings
She
the
is
guns to the
Queen Bee
club
then.
for the woo. That's what's
Lace the
up.
function.
This guy, yo, you're worse than Vlad. Vlad wouldn't even ask that question.
Yeah, he's gonna have like.
He's going off to Triumph first. Come on.
Seriously, can you turn these down a little bit?
Triumph. Yeah.
It's like,
I just gotta figure out
Crackling.
which one's yours. Tell me when you can't hear
oh,
anymore.
not anymore, yeah.
Okay, cool. I got
That's,
headphones.
yeah, that's it. I do
Alright.
not need you guys in that.
All right.
Yeah.
You good now?
Yes.
Even if
I'm
I
in
talk
that-
like really loud?
Just stop, dude.
Hi.
That is kind of annoying. Like
Hi,
last
kids.
week when you yelled at the camera right when we ended the episode. Really
Yeah, I don't even
whiny.
remember what I
These
yelled.
guys just put the fucking rudest picture of me on their YouTube channel.
I apologize.
You
Shut
know
up,
what?
Dustin.
You know what's so rad about that is that you didn't even tell me you were doing it. You're
But
just
it was-
like 1, 2, 3. Push.
No, I was
I'm
holding
like,
it and it had a countdown though, so
Yeah, but you didn't even tell me there was a countdown.
that's true.
So like, you
But if
have
you take a
really-
look, all the pictures are horrible. Like the camera. If you
There's
look at
gotta
my
be a
YouTube
way you
page,
guys can change that though.
if you look at the YouTube
I
page,
don't know how
all the
many
pictures
girls
are
you can have on
horrible.
here, but girls won't stand for that shit. You need to take 5 different angles, up, down, side to side.
But YouTube doesn't give that option. Like YouTube
Well,
just
YouTube,
like
you better
going
get your
live,
fucking
boom.
shit
They
together.
just take a shot of you and it's like,
make
oh
some
man,
noise
that
for
shot
Brizle
was so
telling
horrible.
YouTube what the fuck is up. You. Brizzle's giving YouTube that smoke.
Yeah.
Speaking
Give us
of
some
smoke,
options.
Speaking of
Give us
smoke,
some
YouTube gives us
filters.
no options at all.
Yeah, no
speaking of
options.
smoke, there's a lot of smoke simmering right now. in
Yeah.
hip-hop.
It's like a forest fire.
It's like
of smoke and
California a
shit.
couple weeks ago.
Well, that's horrible. I want to say something smart. I can't even say anything to that, man. Like, hopefully those people
Well, it's
got
funny. I
insurance.
wonder
That's
if
really all I can
wonder
say.
if all that California smoke came from Calabasas.
Maybe.
The way Kanye be tweeting, I don't know. There might be a lot of smoke coming from that Calabasas pool.
I heard that they were hiring like their own
Firemen and stuff, yeah. And people were getting mad at it. But if you had that much money to protect your home, I would be like, go for it. And people are getting mad. I'm sorry, but like if I had Kanye money, I would have done the exact same fucking thing.
Just open a fire hall in your backyard. It's like, okay, Drake, you got the bigger pool. I got a fire hall.
Yeah. I don't know why he got so much smoke for that, because honestly I think that's smart. And he's creating jobs, he's giving other people jobs, you know what I mean?
But I think maybe people might have been concerned that he was taking away firemen that could have helped in other, you know what I mean? Like
had
these guys are here to
prison
save his
people.
house.
They had guys in jail cells fucking working for $1 a day.
I know, that's fucking
What
Fucking,
really
what the
matter?
fuck? Well, what I don't understand is why Kanye didn't take them, and you know what I mean. But who'd you want, fucking criminals in your fucking palace? Like,
I
no.
don't think
Yeah,
Kanye
right?
I don't think Kanye would have access to
If
them. The
he's
state
worried
has
about-
access to them. You
Well,
know what I mean?
that's why
If
they
he's
don't
worried
get
about
it.
access
Drake
to
coming
them.
at Saint, then I don't think he wants criminals in his backyard like
What
that.
is all this shit going on with Drake and Kanye? Like,
all I gotta say, man, is Saint stays to the right.
what the fuck does that
Saint
even
stays
mean?
to the right. Let's make some noise for Saint staying
What
to
does
the
that
right.
even mean, though?
I don't know. I'm clapping because I'm hoping he'll shut up.
Crap, damn
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, Saint's, like,
Right.
Saint's a son, right? So
Cut
what?
the
You
lights.
you're just saying like
Is
his
That's
it
son.
sweet.
Saint's the daughter?
It's on
no,
site.
I don't know. Okay.
He took a right and he cut the lights. And now Kanye's looking out his window like, is that a car with the lights off?
Oh, this has been a hell of a year for Kanye West.
Well, he's just admitted to like
and
mental
down.
illness, right?
Yeah,
so
all
and
types of shit.
he is not holding back at all.
Yeah, that's
And
his
I
superpower.
just did a show, Brizle's Kitty Palace, and it was attributed to mental illness. And like there was this one girl there that ruined it for everybody, and everyone's like, get her out,
Word?
get her out. Yeah.
Who was
She was
that?
acting wilding at my last Kitty Palace.
Who was the artist?
Yeah,
What happened?
and there was no artist. It was just some random girl.
shit.
I had no idea,
Oh.
but she was taking the mic from people. She was yelling white privilege, like she was,
Oh.
she was
What
ruining,
the fuck?
she was ruining the night for everybody, and everybody wanted to punch
Was
her
she a
out, get her
performer?
kicked out. No, she was one of my girl's friends.
Wow.
What the fuck?
You know what I mean? And like everyone doesn't understand that this is a memorial about somebody who had mental illness.
Yeah.
So like
That's
literally,
fucked up.
every time a girl acts up, what does that mean, guys? What does that mean? The girl's hungry. So my girl Kim Catering, she came and catered the place. So I bought the girl some jerk chicken. Gave her a little powwow of like, you know,
Yeah.
this is like a memorial and stuff. We gotta come down. But like Kanye's going crazy with this shit, man. He doesn't have a
Giving it-
filter, and he's
Giving a
got.
concert troll jerk chicken is crazy. For the record.
Concert
That's
I can
troll.
really
Oh
use
my
some of
God.
that jerk
And
chicken.
you
Maybe
wanna
Kanye
go
himself,
straight to the name
man.
calling, right? And that's what everybody's doing, man. You have to understand, like, mental illness is not something you can take lightly. And Kanye, somebody really needs to take his phone away because he's not helping his case at all.
Yeah,
But
and in
I
this case,
feel
he's
for
taking
him.
Kim K's
Man,
phone,
but
too.
in the case of Kanye, in the
That's
case of
crazy.
Kanye, like he don't
Lots of
care.
business.
Any publicity is good publicity for that guy. You know what I mean? Like he don't
Is
care
that
at all.
at this point that may be true, but go back like 11 months ago, that was not the case.
Yes and no. You know what I mean? Like it's Kanye, man. Kanye does whatever the hell he wants. He lives in his own bubble. Like I said, I don't really stand for it. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, feeling all of it. I know T.I. isn't really feeling any of that shit either, because he was wanted to do some kind of said some. Snoop said something to him too. But it's
Oh,
like
man.
but it's like how fast is that swept under the rug now that he's got beef with Drake in his public? Everyone forgot about that shit. Or everyone just publicly like, whatever, what's up with this Drake shit? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
People
there's a
really
lot
need
that
to just forget about it.
No, and not
It's
even just
not
that.
interesting. Just let these
Do we
people.
believe
Not even
that
just
Drake
that.
really
Stop
crept
giving them
down
money.
the block though?
I
Until
don't
the
really
right?
I think
give
it's
a
just he's
shit.
saying that in a record.
Yeah.
But
He
see,
probably
you know,
technically really mentally thought that happened.
is that threats though, or is that him talking about sliding through the back door to fuck
It's called
Kim
paranoia.
when Kanye ain't home? Like, you know, like I just cut the lights off because you know my whip, so like, you know, I don't want you to see me rolling up like the back alley there, like.
Man, listen. That's
Yeah, I got a
what's
bigger
up.
pool, but we still skinny dipping in yours.
If it's, in all honesty, if it's really over that, then you know what I mean. Like I would lose respect a lot for Drake, because like, yo, homie, you can get any woman you want in the world. Why are you gonna covet your neighbor and another person in the industry, his wife? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Are you
get
talking
out of here with
Drake?
that
Was
shit.
Drake
Drake's
been
a
mad
hard
since
slut.
the massive attack,
Drake
right?
is
No, I get it. He can do whatever he wants, but if you're gonna go and creep up on a man's wife and that just happens to be your neighbor and you guys are in the
That's
same
called
industry,
being a scumbag.
kind of. So I hope it's not
Super
true.
scummy.
I really hope it's not true. I hope it's just some
I
like
didn't call
hearsay
you scumbag,
bullshit.
Drake.
Wasn't what like,
I got
Kiki,
love
do you
for
love
you,
me? Wasn't
fam.
that about Kim Kardashian?
No, I don't
That's
think so.
what
I heard it was
they're
about
saying.
Keisha.
That's what
they're
I heard it was
But
about
honestly,
Keisha
can I ask you
Shante.
guys a serious question? Why the fuck do we care? Why do
Exactly.
we care? Why the fuck do we care?
Well,
did you guys even
boring.
like? Did you guys like Drake when he first came out on Degrassi? No, but why?
I
Because
didn't
he
know
made
he
a couple
I had no
bangers.
issue with
I didn't know
him.
that existed until.
You guys
I
are
had no
fucking.
issue with
Shout out to
Jimmy.
Jimmy on the grass.
Listen, in my opinion, I thought he was the coolest character on that show. He's the only character I could somewhat relate with on that show.
Hey.
You like
And
sitting down, didn't you?
he wasn't always in the wheelchair
Just
on that
joking.
show. You know what I mean?
That's a bad
Did he
joke.
still say mans back then?
Nah, not that I know.
Plus, they were filming that shit down the street from me, so I wasn't mad at
If you
that.
watch the
Hey,
old
they're
interviews of
filming
him
that.
when he's coming up, he didn't speak the way he speaks.
Nah, I know.
No, of course not.
Whatever.
People change, people grow, man. Like I personally don't really care, but I'm just saying, like, if he did that, that's kind of scummy. I hope he didn't do that.
So you
But I
hope-
am saying
You
it's,
hope when he cut the lights and took the right that he was coming with the heat then.
I don't give a fuck what he was coming with, to be completely honest with you.
Clearly
Just
not.
don't
About
even turn
business.
right, Drake. Just turn left.
Yeah, turn left.
All
But
the way left, to the left, to the
this
left.
guy always dropped the lyric and just completely fucked the flow of the conversation. It's like, where'd that lyric reference come from, bro? But no, I'm just saying, it's been a hell of a year for Kanye, man. Bullshit aside, look at the albums he's been a part of too, man.
Well, you got Pusha album of the year.
Yeah, right.
Grammy nomination.
That was a good
Right.
album.
So regardless
Everything
of what
else
people say
was,
about Push, it is what it is.
Everything else was kind of
His album
The
was
Nas
shit.
album was
Nas whatever.
Kid See Ghost.
Lackluster.
I kind of liked Kid See Ghost better than
Yeah, it was
Kanye's
better
Solo.
than
You
that.
know, Kid See Ghost wasn't bad. So shit, he's involved in a lot of projects this year.
Do we
man.
believe that Push got the information from
Hold
a
on,
girl
hold on.
pillow talking?
Shout out to Aaron McCarroll. Racks on racks on racks. There's
Hey.
a fucking shout out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
let's do shout outs.
Alright.
Can I just like take over for a second?
Yeah, shout out to Travis Scott.
Drake's giving me a headache right now.
Giving Kanye a headache too.
Oh my God. Okay.
Kanye
we
ain't
got it.
slept 2 days.
Let's shout out Morgan, Emma Little, who I was just in the
What up,
studio
what
with
up?
him today.
Hey,
What
I'm
up?
Podcast.
We got
Shout out.
Sharon.
We're actually supposed to have Mo here this week, but
Yeah, kind of.
we had to have you instead. So
Yeah.
sorry, Mo. We
Yeah.
can have you next week.
So
Next year.
I listened
Next
to
year.
Cheza.
Yeah.
We recorded it today.
Shout out to Cheza.
Cheza.
Chaz.
Yeah.
He's been out here a few times.
Yeah.
Shout out to fucking Julie. and
Shout out to the
Cheza.
Shot Club podcast.
Shout out Stitch.
Young Stitch.
Yeah.
He's killing it. And shout out to my girls Shar and Julie, who I'm kind of like in partner with right now. I got a little side business with them called
Okay.
New Skin. I'm actually wearing
Business.
the business, yes. So I got their tan on and the lips on and the white teeth on.
Yo, you're just a walking
Okay,
promotion right now
Promotion
today.
girls. So if you girls want to
your
look
shit
this
off.
fly and shit, you holler at a Brizle and get some of this business. You know what I'm saying? Arrgh.
Get it on.
But it's all natural and it's beautiful and it's not a pyramid scheme. I swear to God, it's so beautiful.
All right. Now they
Boy,
just
why did you
over-
have to throw that in there though? Why you shouldn't have had to
Because,
say that?
I'm a
That shit.
realist.
Get that money. You ain't
I'm a
gotta throw that
realist.
shit in there
Hey.
though.
Well, I'm supposed to be funny too.
And since
I
we're on the
get that money.
topic,
I want you guys
of
to get some stuff
promotion
from
and
your
stuff,
girlfriends.
get your shit off.
Oh, you want me to take my shirt off?
Absolutely. I mean, if you want to.
You girls want
I don't know
some,
what kind of bag you're getting
you
in
girls
right now,
want some
but
bitches and some pitties on your titties? Holler at a Brizle. The boys have some on there right now.
Yay.
Hold on,
Promote
like,
the shirts.
check out the girls. And also, this picture was taken from my Girls Centuries music video that we just did. I'm the what
Shout
do
out
they call
Central
me?
Sam.
What do they call me on there?
Get that shirt.
Yeah,
Isn't
get
it
the
like
shirt.
the enforcer or
The
something?
enforcer, yeah,
Yeah.
So,
I was like, this is like a fucking Scorsese movie
you see me
here.
with the big fucking the Louisville Slugger and the baseball bat. And
Yeah,
the
what was the
baseball-
baseball bat for?
Did you not watch the track? Did you not watch the
I have
video?
not seen the video.
Wow.
I've just seen the
then
clips.
we beat the fuck out of somebody with it.
All right, well, I don't want
It's
that
called-
Louisville smoke.
Yeah, you don't. It's in the back of my whip right now, bro.
There you go.
Smoke.
I
But yeah,
bet
it's
that's what
called
Drake's rolling with too. In
it's called
Calabasas.
it's called Trust Issues from Century. Century spelled with an X. Look it up on YouTube. It's actually an amazing storyline. It's pretty badass if you like badass bitches with baseball bats and pit bulls and body bags.
Shout out
Is
to
there an
Body
actual
Bags.
body bag in the
Sure
video?
is. Not an actual one, but there's a tarp.
Yo,
There's a tarp.
shout outs to props.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is that sound? Someone's phone or something.
I don't know, somebody's
vibrating
shit's
on the table.
vibrating.
That might be mine.
It might be yours. You gotta turn that
I
shit
do.
off.
Oh, it is on vibrate. Sorry.
It's like Kim K's drawer in this bitch.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't think those ones vibrated because she's so dead inside.
Oh.
Oh!
Man.
So what is Drake actually hitting?
Brizle wants that smoke. Make some noise for Brizle wanting all that Calabasas
These guys
smoke.
have their hands full. Those hands full.
Oh, hey.
It's okay.
Holy.
I'm here for another hour.
Brizle
Shout out
wants
Chris
all
Jackson,
that
man.
Calabasas
He was
smoke.
tuned in on the pod there, but yeah,
He tuned in on mine. How's he tuned in on yours?
I guess he left mine to tune in yours.
Switching.
He's switching
hopping.
feet. Yeah, he's hopping, man.
Yo, you a traitor.
Oh shit, I didn't see it.
I'm just playing. We love you, Chris. Shout out to Chris Got Rocks.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Oh,
Maximum
Big
FM.
Daddy, Big Daddy. Hi, Big Daddy. And hey,
Yeah.
Mama. Hey, little Mama. Just shout out to Gabrielle.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bane, the wifey.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
All right, so what's up with all this smoke and all this shit that's
I don't know.
blowing
You
up
don't want
my
me to
fucking
talk about
inbox?
smoke because I'm gonna have to tell you how Saint stays to the right.
What the fuck? Is that actually gonna be your shit all fucking
That's the
episode?
punchline for the week. That's the
Yeah.
punchline until 2019.
Fuck's
Saint
sakes.
stays to the right.
FFS. All
I'm
right.
still on that photo from YouTube right now.
Listen, you
Did
gotta
you have to
write
stay
a letter
right?
to YouTube.
I
Big
don't
No,
dog.
know.
you're on the
I'm like-
left. You're on the left.
They don't
That's
allow
my
you to
face
edit
on
that
it.
shit. I got a lot of fucked up cover photos on the YouTube
That shit
page
just
for
became
you know.
$30.
Oh fuck.
I
I really
You
needed
can
that
get-
5. Damn it.
You can get these shirts for $25 if you want.
Yeah, let them
Hit
know
up
how to get
Stacey
the
shirts.
shirts.
Brizle. Just holler at me, man. Hook me up on.
Show them on the other camera.
Oh.
Let them see. Let
Support
them see
Stacey
what's up.
Brizle all day, every day. Buy yourself a t-shirt. Buy 3 t-shirts.
Get
Give 'em
one
out for
free.
Christmas.
That's right. Buy 3 t-shirts,
Send
get
them
one
to
free.
Calabasas.
For real? Buy 3 get one free.
Buy 3, get one free.
All right.
So
I
since
got a
you guys
bootleg
all
site,
bought one
so-
tonight, I want to give away one on the show.
Hey.
Oh shit. Okay.
Giveaway.
Okay.
I
You
like
know what
how
I'm
we
saying?
had to. So
Yeah.
we're giving away the free
Yeah, so
shirt.
we paid for the. Okay.
Thank
It should be the
you.
other way
Yes.
around.
Brizle is fucking crazy.
Right? Like, we
making
should've
us
got
do the buy one get one free here.
Buy 3, get one free.
And then she spoke for who the free one goes
I don't
to.
like
What if
people-
I want that?
People bring
You can
gifts
have
for
it.
us on this
Nah,
show,
we
and
do.
we had to
That
pay
actually,
for our
because I was
gift.
thinking it would be fair to make you guys to let you guys win it
You know what's
because
funny? Lindsay just said she wants to win. I
Lindsay,
just gotta
you
let you know,
already won,
baby
baby.
girl. I already got
Daddy
you.
already
shirt.
hooked you up,
I already
baby.
hooked
Daddy
you up.
already hooked
There
you
you
up.
go.
We got a small for you.
I made him. You're the first one I thought of.
Hey, it's true too. She
Well,
specifically said for you.
Every girl wants a hot bitch and a pity on her titties. Okay, it's like a proven fact.
It's a good punchline. Pity on your titty.
You like
It's
the
true.
paw marks like Eve?
It's kinda like-
I love Eve.
It's kind of
Right,
like
right.
Kanye
And
motorboating
Foxy
Kim
Brown,
right
what
now.
happened to her? I want to bring her
It's
out.
a lot of pity on
Foxy,
your
I think
titty.
she's probably doing good. Did she get an ear fixed? She was
Yeah.
deaf for a minute, right?
For a
She was
while,
on the
yeah.
Nicki's album.
Hopefully Foxy got that ear fixed, man. Foxy deserves it.
I love
so.
her, man. She's like my fucking original bad bitch.
Yeah?
Like Nicki Minaj and fucking what's her face. They like think they fucking invented that fucking shit, but no, it's Foxy, man. Foxy knows badass bitches back in the day when I was growing up.
Foxy's
Shout out
bad.
Foxy, shout
She's
out Lil
badass.
Kim.
She's
I love-
bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm like for me, I like
Remy Ma and shit.
I like going back to like some Queen Latifah shit, man. I was bumping
Well, don't call me a bitch.
Yeah, UNITY, yo, the beat for that shit is banging,
Hey.
bro. That's a crazy ass beat. Some old Latifah really goes
Yeah.
hard, man.
And shout outs to Mishi Me.
Yeah, shout out Mishi. Shout out Mishi. Yeah, she's dope.
She's technically a friend of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's
So
up.
she hasn't been to the show yet.
I'm gonna say she's a friend of mine, and I love that.
2019
I love
goals.
That. I love you, Mishi.
Brizle's friends with everyone.
That's
like
true. Well, it's because I'm a friendly girl. I never used to be.
she don't got smoke for anyone but Kim K.
And Drake.
Well, Kim K got rich off dick. Like,
No, she didn't.
uh,
She was rich well before the dick. Get out of here.
because of O.J. Simpson. That's
No.
not even a
Do we
better
believe
story.
Rob Kardashian helped OJ get rid of the evidence?
Probably.
But
Man,
they
I
also
don't
say
give
that the
a
police
fuck.
tainted a lot of the evidence.
Say what?
They said that the police tainted some of the evidence.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well,
Don't
Rob
fit.
Kardashian, there's video footage
Don't
from a
fit.
news station
Yeah.
that shows Rob showing up while OJ's like coming home and the police are there.
Yeah.
And like Rob's like, oh, like I'm the lawyer, and he's like talking to cops and stuff. Then he's talking to like Chris and talking to a couple other people. He talks to OJ for a second, and then he goes like in the garage or in the whip or something, grabs a duffel bag, and then leaves the scene of the crime.
Oh.
Maybe.
So shout outs
whatever.
to the Kardashian Foundation being built off of murder.
They weren't even built off of that.
Anything's possible.
Hey, I don't know,
They
man.
weren't built off of that.
I don't
Anything's
know.
possible, man.
Listen,
So what do you
Dude
think
was
they were? What do you think they were built off of then?
dude was
Dustin?
well rich aside from the OJ
For
trial. The
sure.
OJ trial didn't make or break the family, and then he dies, and she goes and marries
break
Bruce
this
Jenner,
up.
who's a fucking Olympic
This is
decathlete. Like
Kanye should be
It's
worried
what it
about
is.
Chris taking the right.
what?
Oh my god.
Associate to
Why are you
murder.
so-
Where the fuck?
I just
Why do
pulled
we
it up.
have a bottle of?
I mean, yo, Brizle, you have not read
Jeez.
We'll
50
sit down
Kanye
here.
tweets?
So anytime
Okay.
you want to drink,
No,
you
I
pop
don't
it
have
on
We
Twitter.
got wine up.
Oh
in
my
this shit.
If I
God.
had Twitter, I would get in a lot of fucking trouble. I just keep my shit to myself on Facebook.
You know sicko mode.
Yeah.
Kanye just heard this song like two days ago. He would like you to believe. He goes on Twitter And, oh my God, this shit is like, it's classic
I
gold.
stay away
It
from
is.
Twitter.
Speaking
I don't
of
care about
2018, we're doing
care
the
about
wrap
anybody's
up,
opinions.
and I want to start it with that, and then we can get off it. I might give you a couple more to the right punchlines or something, but aside from that,
To
we
the
can get
left,
off
to the
it.
left.
But we got to get this shit off. So to me, the funniest moment of 2018 was Kanye's Twitter rant the other day.
Really?
Fuck yeah!
That's the funniest moment of 2018?
Drake called me, threatening me. Trav just called. More threats.
Yeah.
Yo, don't threaten my family, bro. Saint stays to the right.
This guy fucking
I'm your
memorized.
oxygen. Yo, I read through those tweets like 50 times, man.
Wow.
I'm not lying.
Listen.
That
Saint's,
shit is so funny.
Saint's cousin is Travis Scott's fucking son, so
All that, they're all
it's
families.
all
I
family fucking
I want to know
bullshit.
why does only Saint stay to the right? You're not worried about your other kids? Like where do they live? Like, what's up?
I don't know,
Why does only Saint stay to the right?
I don't know. Maybe
everyone
he's
else
trying to
is
sound
left.
mafia
'Cause
like,
he's
you
gonna
know what I'm
leave everyone
saying?
else.
You're not worried about the other
With
kids?
everyone
So when the
else.
house goes up in flames and their personal firefighters
really
are there, it's like,
taking
just
Saint,
save Saint.
Because maybe Saint's his only real
We don't gotta
daughter.
worry about no one else.
Maybe the other kid's Drake's kid.
You guys
A lot of
making
cheap
some
going on in
Maury
that
Povich
family.
type
Drake is
shit
known for
right
hiding
now.
children.
Wow.
Don't do that when I'm
Wow.
You guys are really making some Maury Povich type shit up in this bitch today.
Brizle,
Listen, I ain't
Brizle, Brizle.
We're gonna start getting them OVO calls.
And then
Yeah.
Stop that,
the
bro.
detector, the
Yo,
lie detector
I don't
determined
even
that
know
was
if,
not
so,
your
if I'm
child.
supposed to say this on record, but maybe 40 will answer your text now.
Oh my god.
Nah, bro. Stop that nonsense, bro.
Oh my gosh.
This guy's going in too far.
Yeah, like this episode, I just feel like it's just
Hey.
like everything's going down the drain
He
with
wants
this
all
one.
the
I
smoke.
thought it was supposed to be
Yo,
about
it's
me.
not any smoke.
It's about
bro.
everything.
It's about everything.
I
You know what?
Yeah.
If you're gonna go on a Twitter rant with 50
Yeah.
tweets, you gotta expect the smoke. And I'm not giving Drake any smoke. Either Drake, you did great in this. You just kept silent. You're like, all right, cool.
Yeah, Drake's letting them, you know what I'm saying?
All
fuck
Drake
himself
said is,
up.
8 months ago, I'm gonna take a right, cut the lights. He didn't even be specific. And Kanye, for some reason, just heard this a couple days ago, or maybe he was just like boiling up inside. Like maybe he hasn't slept in 8 months. And
Yeah.
he's just been looking out the blinds like every night, and he's like, it's on sight. And he's like, I can't take it anymore. I'm hitting Twitter. Like
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But the crazy shit is, so it all started. If you guys aren't familiar, I know Brizle's not, but so Kanye gets a text from a guy named Free.
Yeah.
Drake wants to clear whatever song for a sample.
Yeah,
He
I
wanna
saw the
clear
whole
it.
thread.
And Ye then goes on this tangent.
Right, and he's like, fuck it. I'm
He
not
finally gets a call from Drake. He's like, Drake called and apologized. He says that. And then he goes, sample still not cleared. About 6 hours later, he goes on another tangent. Halfway through this, Drake threatened me. He is literally like
Going crazy.
saying two completely different fucking
But
things.
did
And then in the middle of each
Oh.
thing, he's like, keep 350s out your mouth. Like,
Because he mentions it in a song.
well, yeah, the
Really?
French
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah.
But it's like, Saint stays to the right, keep 350s out your mouth. What about the rest? Like, where are your priorities, fam? This all started with the pool.
Man, it's fucking
It all
rap.
started with the
To
pool.
me, it's just it's fucking rap. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact of getting their personal lives involved in this shit shows how fucking stupid these millionaires are. And it's like, dude, the fuck.
You think
What the
Kanye's got
fuck
little
on?
dick syndrome? You think that's why it
Oh my
bothered him
God.
so much?
No, he's black.
No.
Did she just say that?
And Kim K would
No.
not fuck a small penis.
I don't know.
She wouldn't.
Maybe that's why her drawer's vibrating.
I mean, when you're Kim K, it's gotta fit, right?
Wow.
It's like a hot dog in a hallway.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, did you guys want me to leave?
No, you can stay. You can stay.
That's
You
what it's
can
all
stay.
about.
This is getting wild. I
Stacey
didn't even
wants
smoke
to smoke
weed yet,
too.
man. Like, fuck, I need a blunt,
Hey, I
man.
told you we're calling this episode Free Smoke.
Can we like talk about
What?
King of the Dot now or what?
Yeah,
You guys still want to
yeah.
talk about Kanye and Kanye and,
We
and
get,
Drake?
well, does anybody else have a funnier moment in 2018?
Probably 6ix9ine trying to freestyle.
I don't know, his little bunny dance,
Oh my
like
God,
that
I'm
shit was a little
talking about 6ix9ine.
funnier.
Oh, good
That
Lord, help me.
6ix9ine freestyle
We're
was
talking
fucking
about 6ix9ine
hilarious.
now. Help me. What's the door? Where's the door? Get the fuck out
Hey
of here.
man, this is you know.
Seriously, guys, stop giving stupid
Listen.
people famous shit.
I ain't giving
They're already
people anything,
famous.
but he was the
They're
most
already
he was the
famous.
most visible
Yo, who
fucking
cares
rapper of
about
2018.
fucking 6ix9ine?
So.
Who cares? You guys really care about that guy talking
No, it's
about
not
him
about
right now?
caring. It's just about
Kind of.
talking shit.
Kind of. I mean, it's relevant to what's going on in the know.
That's state shit. We don't have to care about it if we don't want to.
Kind of have to. It's still
I
part
don't
of the
think
culture.
he'll ever make music again. Let's be honest, and thank
He might
the
not.
fucking good Lord. Hopefully, that is the case.
He might not, but
Well,
that
he-
little
I
motherfucker
hope
did
he's
get me
getting
crunk in the
ass
fucking gym. I would be if
Oh
one of his
my
tracks came out
God.
a few times, I was like, oh fuck, this motherfucker's.
His voice
Yeah,
doesn't
you know, Dustin was
voice doesn't
pushing
even
the
suit his
pushing the
body.
weights to Fifi.
Yeah,
His
not
voice
Fifi.
doesn't
No,
suit
Fifi sucked. Fifi sucked, man.
He sucked.
Maybe Gummo, but Gummo came out
Yeah, came out last year.
2016.
Yeah.
Came out last year.
2017. Gummo.
No. That guy's voice doesn't suit his body or his fucking stupid Candy Reaper hair.
No, but I completely understand what he was doing, man. He was tapping into like the same energy that the new metal guys like Limp Bizkit and shit were doing early 2000s. So he was trying to like kind of create the new metal type
Who's
vibe.
winning in a fight? Fred Durst or 6ix9ine?
Oh my God, Fred
Fred
just would fucking kick his ass.
I think Fred Durst, but you never know.
Keep on rolling,
You
baby.
never know, man. You never know. Like
Jump
Stop.
out.
You fucking lower your voice.
one's from Jacksonville, one's from Florida.
I'm
Talk
sorry.
about Fred
I'm
Durst.
sorry, one's
I
from
want to hear
Jacksonville,
about
one's
Fred
from
Durst.
Brooklyn. So who knows, man?
Where's the Fred Durst from?
From Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh yeah.
Fucking what?
He's getting his ass whooped.
He might not. You never fucking know.
I don't know about West Borland though. Like you never want to fight a motherfucker with eye contacts and that can play bass guitar like that. Like he's a different kind of dude.
Yeah,
He
he's
probably
cool.
pull like a staple gun out of like his trench coat. And
He was an
Flash
interesting
your face with it.
motherfucker. He was very interesting, dude. I don't know how.
West Borland's a different type
but
of individual.
Can I touch this like this? Can I just hold
You can
this?
do that.
Dude, if you want, it picks up a little shit on
I
the
need to
bottom.
be
Brizle's
like-
getting comfy.
Yeah.
Well, this fucking room, like I said at the beginning, is tighter than a virgin.
Hey.
Like, there's no room to fucking breathe. I'm
Yo,
hot.
now Brizle
I'm
wants that
sweating.
maximum FM
I
smoke.
want that fucking chair that you're sitting in, actually, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot of space
You got
here.
a lot of space in there. You know what? Fuck this shit.
Yeah,
Alright,
what
get
is some
comfortable, get
rest?
comfortable.
I did
What
give
is
him
some
a
other-
rest.
I'm getting it. Don't show my dusty ass.
Shits.
These are my winter high tops.
You gotta clean them shits.
You know what? You shut your mouth.
Wow.
You shut your
Listen.
Yo,
mouth.
a magic
Listen.
eraser is the best thing to use.
Yo, pass that
Listen.
champagne.
I got-
whatever
I got the
it's
shoe
called.
shampoo, the brush, the whole kit at home. My
Okay.
shit gets dirty. Just
All that shit's way too
Listen.
loud, bro. You just buy a magic eraser, just scrub that shit.
I
Nah.
literally just buy a new pair of shoes, is what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So just calm your fucking
You sound like
jets.
That's
Clark Kent.
cool,
These
but I
are
mean,
gonna go to the fucking Sally Ann, Value Village, and somebody else who fucking.
Yo, give them to me. I'll crush my feet in those.
They're
You
5.5.
walking around pigeon-toed and
They're
shit.
5.5. Your heel wouldn't even fit. I
That's
have the
alright.
smallest feet.
I'll crush my shit in
I
there.
buy my high tops in the kids' fucking Foot Locker.
nothing wrong with
And
that.
it's $100.
Yeah,
I'm
save
the
that
same
money.
person who claimed vegetarian and bought fucking dollar burgers from McDonald's because it fit my budget. I'll put my feet in those.
I can just see you now. You're gonna cut the top so your toes stick out.
Air Force
Oh my
sandals.
God,
Yo,
Listen.
I'll start a new wave.
Maloney
Oh my
said
God.
some of the
Too
fucking
hard.
wildest
I'll sign
shit
them.
I have ever heard in my life. Like I haven't smoked before this episode. Usually I smoke every fucking episode.
Yeah,
You're
usually
seeing a
you fuck.
lot of shit right now that has my mind completely fucking fried. Like
I've
I'm
never
sitting
seen
here
him like this.
dumbfounded right now. Like
I've
what the
never
fuck
seen
is
him like
I
this
saying?
before.
Like I'm really,
Give me some weed, B.
Yo,
Wow.
like I need,
It's so
I need to
loud.
be on a
Sorry, I
level.
apologize.
I need to be on a
This
level
goes
to
on-
really
this goes
understand
on-
Maloney,
This
man.
goes on every show. You
But
guys
no,
are
he's
just
not.
realizing
I haven't
this.
seen him
Nah,
this
nah.
good
I
like
think
this
it took a
before.
Brizle for
Nah,
you to
Maloney-
figure it out.
Maloney's just.
You should see our group
He's on
chat.
some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting a haircut. I fucking couple got like 40 missed messages from
We have
these two.
Japan
And most of
watching
them
right
are-
now, guys.
tell me
Oh,
you
big up Japan.
We have
Yeah.
Japan watching right now.
Connection watch
Hey.
Shout out to
Japan.
J-Lo. Hi, baby Rena.
At least tell me you giggled when I put the poll in the group chat.
Yeah. Motherfucker put a poll in our fucking.
That
What
was
are you talking
crazy.
about? There's a poll.
Oh, like
That
a-
was crazy.
Like a voting poll.
Okay, what was the question?
Nah, we'll leave that off
No,
the
no,
record.
no,
What
fuck
was
that.
it?
Show me, tell me.
What
It was like who do you like better, me or Frozes? Because he knows that's my
I like
homeboy.
you better.
He knows that's my
Fuck you,
homeboy, right?
Frozes.
He knows that's my homeboy. And then I'm like, so I responded
I'm just
back.
joking, Frozen.
So
Go ahead.
that's why I was confused because I was like, never mind,
Yeah, like, what the
man.
fuck's
I
have to do
don't
with
want to say too
Frozes?
much, man.
No.
Unless you want to speak on it.
Frozen's like Frozen and I have like our own little fucking
Yeah.
relationship.
Frozen's
So
my
like most of
homeboy.
the time I just want to punch his face
Alright,
and
that's
he's
a
my
little
little
weirdo.
brother. Like he's my
He's an
little brother.
absolute fucking
Like I
weirdo,
still
but
have
I love the
unconditional
kid.
love for him. I'll never hit him because I swear he's got Frozen. Are you watching right now? I'm pretty sure he had mental problems.
Oh my gosh. Me and that guy sneak into wrestling events
Oh,
together.
the
That's what
smoke.
I'll say.
Alright, let's not fucking
But-
talk about Frozes.
But my
Yo, look
reply
at you
was.
started,
I'd
my
rather
brother.
talk. I would I'd rather talk about Frozes all day than fucking Tanisha 6'9", where the fucking bitch's name.
Takashi?
Whatever.
Who's winning in a
relevant.
Who's
This
winning
is
in a
socially
fight?
relevant.
Frozes or Takashi?
I hope to God Frozes, and if he doesn't, I'll fucking beat him ass with a
Hey
bat.
man, he's taking MMA lessons, so he might be doing
That's
that
cool,
fucking
man.
thing.
Hey.
I fucks with that. I fucks with that heavy.
But my response to
I
the
better
fucking
watch
out there,
poll-
I actually
Yeah.
start training tomorrow for Muay Thai.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. So not only am I deadly, my lips are deadly weapons. These are gonna be, classified killers.
She said it, not us.
Well, you got a Louisville in your trunk, so I don't know what any of that matters.
Shout out to
exactly.
PvP.
Bust those
PvP
I've been
gave me
riding
sweet for
around
my
with the
birthday 2
fucking
years ago.
Louisville.
Word, that's what's up,
Calabasas.
man. Shout out
Yeah.
to PvP, bro. Answer my email.
Yeah.
I sent you an email asking
I'll,
how you
I'll
doing. Hit
answer
me
your
up.
email.
Why don't you
that
hit him on like a
says-
text message or
Because
something?
apparently he lost his phone. I did,
Oh,
and he
okay.
didn't reply.
I was gonna be like,
Then someone
who
told me he
answers
lost
your
his
email?
phone, so I sent him an email.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta check in on a brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, if someone hit me up through email and they're like, yo, Lonnie's a
Who fucking
bitch.
texts-
He ain't answer my email. I'd be like, yo, fam, who the fuck answers emails? Unless it's about business.
And,
Like,
like,
how you
honestly-
doing? I'd be like, what, are you weird?
The only thing
Well,
I
text
deal with
me.
my emails,
Says the guy who adds polls to the
I think
Facebook
it's
group.
just the only
Between
thing I
three
use my email
people.
for is for.
Proceed, please, Stacey. I'm listening.
Yo, polls in the Facebook chat is crazy.
I'm like, I'm taking over. The only
Do it.
thing, the only emails that I answer are e-transfers.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey.
So,
I think that's a hint.
Yo.
Yeah, as soon as the show's
Yeah,
done.
fuck.
I'll send you that
God.
$5, don't worry.
Ah, shit. I like
It
it.
just went up to 50.
But yeah, no. My reply to the poll,
Yeah,
since
pass
you
that
guys
shit.
cut me off, was these nuts. Do I like
Obviously,
these
you
nuts?
like yourself.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Get out of here with
Dustin's
that
on
shit.
his own dick. Pause.
Yeah.
Hey.
How's the
Motherfucker.
wifey?
She's good. She's sleeping, hopefully.
Oh, because you gave that good deed though, right?
Oh shit, you know it, you know it.
Oh.
No, she gotta work tonight. Fuck. So, I didn't get nothing. I came
Morning
here.
time. Morning sex is the best.
Maybe if I'm lucky. We'll see what's up. She's a nurse all night. She don't come home thinking about it. She comes home thinking like I'm
Oh my
showering,
God, I'm
drinking
sick
some
and tired.
fucking wine at 9 a.m. and going to
Poor
bed.
girl. Fuck
She comes home
I
so
don't know, man. I
distressed.
hate a nurse.
My
She
little
was
brother,
freaky
my
as
little
shit.
brother Ethan, he's dating a registered nurse too. Shout out to
Okay.
April and Ethan.
Hey, what up, April and
Hey.
Ethan? But yeah, no, she comes home tired as fuck, man.
Yeah,
Tells me
man.
all types of nasty, so I'm trying to eat breakfast with babe. Fuck, I'm
Like
eating
that old
breakfast.
guy
I don't
that
want to
she
hear.
had to change the diaper and
Yeah, I'm
shit.
like, I don't want to hear this. Come
All
on,
the-
I mean oatmeal. I
the
don't need to.
catheters and shit.
Yes, yeah, all that stuff. The catheters and
Yeah.
bedpans.
I know my
and,
nurse talk. I don't know why.
Man, I can go so many
Play
angles.
But shout out all the nurses, man. Shout out all the nurses. They save
You
lives
guys
and
are just
shit.
Go.
lining me up.
Go.
Man. Now let's just get the. Let's talk about something there.
Yeah.
All right, all
Let's
right.
talk about
Yeah, you gotta move this out of the way because blocking Stacey.
Oh, okay.
So we,
Pass that wine.
Gannick and them just had the 10-year anniversary for King of the Dot.
Shout out
I wish I
KOTD.
got
Shout out to King of the Dot.
Yay.
That was what 2 weeks ago. It was not this Sunday, but the Sunday
December
before that, right?
9th.
Yeah.
December 9th,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
How was it?
Shout
I
out
wanted
to
to
It was
Um,
good. It was really good. I only got to stay up to Sharon's battle, but everyone else killed it. But
Nice.
shout out to King of the Dot. You guys are killing it.
Yeah, that's the
I've
fam, man.
battled a couple times in King of the Dot.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen you battle before.
I'm like the first female freestyle battle rapper to win King of the Dot.
Okay,
And then I battled
Okay.
Dirtbag Dan too.
okay. Well, shout out Dirtbag Dan.
Yeah.
Shout out
Dirtbag Dan.
Actually,
Mystique.
World Dom 3 was
Shout out
when I,
Mystique because we've had her on here.
yeah, that's who I battled.
Oh shit! Did you
That's
win?
it.
You
Yeah, I
won.
won. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
Mystique
Oh,
told us she
it
it
battled
was the
her.
first. It was the
But
first.
she didn't say who won though, did
Yeah,
she?
no,
No.
why would she?
Ah, oh,
I
somebody
love-
wants
I
that
love-
smoke.
No.
Somebody
No.
wants that
No,
smoke.
I actually.
We're seeing it here right now.
Mystique so
Yo,
much.
seen it
did you
right
see
now.
Toronto
Stop.
Talk Cypher? You and her battle for the battle
The
for the title.
rematch? Sure, no
The
problem.
TTC title will give you a.
TTC
Our necklace can be a
title, no.
fucking,
That's
a
fine.
big long chain with
I
a little
actually
fucking
respect-
token as the piece.
I actually respect Mystique a lot. Like
No,
I
it's
like
all
her a
good.
lot. She's
Yeah.
a very cool girl. I loved her when she was stripping. I would always go, well, not always, but I went and go and see her once stripping. She's my favorite stripper.
Did she say that?
She's so
I don't
good
know
at
if
I
that.
feel like she told us that
He said
off
she was
air.
a bum
Yeah.
Oh, she's just saying all the things I was gonna say when you guys knew I was coming
So,
on the show.
you-
That's okay.
Shit. Okay.
I know.
I like
it's
how
a- it
Brizle's
was,
like, no personal jokes while we on air, and then she's out here airing out everybody's dirty
Throwing-
ones. Yeah, when she was stripping, I was up there throwing ones like Cardi B.
Oh, Looney's making it hail.
Yo, did you see that picture? The day her and Offset broke up, she's at the strip club and she's making it
Yeah,
rain.
yeah, I saw
and then
that.
she got a stack of ones in her hand. I'm like, you telling me the biggest female artist in the world right now can't afford to toss a little more than a
worked at
few
strip
ones?
club.
at
She
the-
knows what's popping.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You should at least be tossing fives.
Hey, they don't
When
know
Cardi
what it
B
is when
is
it's falling in the
crazy for
air.
that.
They don't know what it is when it's falling in the air, right?
Yeah,
They just
Cardi
see the
B
dollars
is
for the
crazy
dancing
for
for
that.
it. I throw ones too.
No, but like.
Cardi
I'll throw
crazy
Canadian
for that.
Tire money if they
Can we
couldn't
just
tell the
go back?
difference.
Can we just go back to Mystique for a second? Because I actually really do love and appreciate the girl a lot. Like I respect her a lot. What she does and how she handles herself is very proper. So shout out to Mystique.
Hey.
Yeah. That's
But
a
it was the first judge battle, female judge battle on King of the Dot. So that was World Dom
She
3.
was the
Congratulations
first female on
on
the
that.
show, and you are now the second. So you guys also.
And the last of this year.
This is true.
First the worst,
This is
second
true.
the best.
You two have to battle for
No.
a TTC
She doesn't
cipher.
battle anymore.
Yeah.
She doesn't battle anymore in last
Yeah,
person.
She will when she finds out you put her out on
I
air
didn't
like
fucking
that.
put her out on air. What are you talking about? I'll
Got
call
more
her right
comfort.
now.
Yo, do we call
She
this?
should be watching right now.
I know she should be.
She should be. But what did I say? And then World Dom 3, the day we battled was the day I met Al Bender. No, I'm not drinking that shit.
Yeah, shout out to Whip.
Shout out to
Can't
Mike
crash
for
it.
bringing the Sauvignon.
Ain't no drinking and driving up here.
No,
Don't
I
call
can
that
have.
shit.
That's why I brought like a shitty little Coors Light because it's
And that's
4
my favorite
point.
beer. Don't call that
It's
shit
4%. And I drink this. I have a 1 beer.
One
This
beer
is
rule.
my
Responsible
4%.
responsibility.
Hey, I'm in the position in my life right now where like
You're
two of
taking
those fuck
TTS.
me up.
Oh my god, really?
No, because I cut down my
Lucky.
drinking so much. Like I don't drink unless I'm pretty much here on the show. I haven't
okay,
drank at home in a
I
long
wish I
fucking
got
time.
Shout outs to us keeping Dustin's
Yeah.
alcohol habit alive.
Yeah, man. And I might have some wine with the lady, you know what I mean, once or twice, but maybe not. And
You don't really want to drink red wine when you're hearing about
She drinks white wine.
catheters and shit.
She drinks white wine. Like 10 in the morning drinking
That's
white
even
wine.
worse. Talking about catheters. Is
Yeah.
It looks
With
like
white
that.
wine?
Kind of.
Oh,
Looks like that.
yeah.
Welcome
yo.
back, welcome
They're
back.
both
No, but-
nasty.
but
They're
from,
both
like-
nasty.
The
From
red
going
wine
to
would
the
be if
gym?
there's blood in the urine.
Oh,
I'm just gonna.
fam,
I just went there.
fam.
I went there.
You got bladder cancer or something. That's
Oh,
going on.
God.
Fuck that
Pray
shit.
for those people. I prefer.
Hell yeah.
now.
Hell yeah. But no, what was I saying? No, because like doing the gym, you know what I mean? Like when I drink a lot, it just goes through me so fucking fast. I get like extra drunk, so it's like I can't really drink a lot. Sucks.
So you keep the booze to the right.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I keep the marijuana to the right, the booze out of sight.
Oh, okay. Oh, yo, you gotta hop on that sicko mode beat, fam.
Motherfucking right. I still got those. I still got some shit from Cuba, man. A couple bottles of rum from Cuba, so I might have to bring one of those. And we can do
Oh.
that.
I mean, I don't know why that wasn't brought here tonight.
Yeah, that should have been the year
That
wrap
should
up
have been the
right
wrap up
there.
right there.
Yeah,
Should have been, eh? Fuck, I fucked up.
You left it
You
to our
left the
guest
weed.
Brizle
You
to
left
give
the
me a beer.
booze.
No. I brought the weed. I just left my blunts.
Oh shit. Okay.
I
I
fucked
think I'm
up.
gonna have a blunt in my truck actually.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I got
think I have it
paper.
Well,
backwards.
it's too late.
I think I have it backwards. It's not fucking too late. We can pause this shit right now.
We're not pausing
Yeah.
this shit.
We could
Bye.
technically
Bye.
tune out and tune back in.
At this point, I'll wait till I get home.
All right.
It is what it is. Like
Hey,
I said, I'm
I
a glass
tried.
half full kind of guy.
Mama
You know what
Brizle
I'm saying?
wasn't
Someone
back
waiting
with
for
the
me at
truck.
home. Cheers.
There worked in enough dispensaries. I always got backwoods on deck.
There you go. That's what's up. I usually do too, but fuck. But regardless, none the fucking less. Shout out these dope ass t-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to my
Brizle.
wifey, Century,
If
and
anyone's got to
And
connect for
Brittany.
Adderall, holla at me.
Alright.
All right, we'll talk off there.
I'm
We'll
joking,
talk
I'm
off
joking.
there.
I'm joking.
Man.
I'm just trying to be funny.
Same.
You're naturally funny, huh? You
Not
got
so
this
funny
shit on
looking.
lock. Exactly. That's why the pictures up there on YouTube videos.
Ooh,
and shit.
it's gonna look like this. Fucking
All
YouTube.
right.
Fuck you, YouTube.
Listen,
Boycott.
I wouldn't have done it
Boycott.
to anybody else if it wasn't Stacey, but you know what I'm saying? Me and Stacey are tight like that, so
I'm a
you
fan
know.
of yours. I'm a
Had
fan.
Are you
I
guys
had
tighter
to
in
do
this
it.
room?
Might be. We
No,
might
no,
be.
nothing's tighter in this fucking room.
You realize
Might
you're
be.
kind of like Drake right now, eh?
Ew. Take it
Wow.
back before I punch you in the face.
Comparing the pool size, you're like, yo, your room's kind of tight. It's like Drake to Ye. Like,
Yo,
your
speaking
pool's
of
kind
Here
of
we
tight.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
Speaking of fucking pools, do you remember that night after one of the KOTD events
Oh
where
my
we
God,
went
when
to a
fucking-
Dumbat Park and we're fucking pool hopping till like 5 a.m?
And then me and Brian fucking like he fucking grabbed me and like he fucking landed. I landed on the back of my head. He
Yeah.
smacked his face. He's got the big scar.
Right? Yes.
Yeah,
I remember
he still has a
E.
scar from that.
Oh shit! I remember
And
Capital
because
E on,
you-
on the skateboard fucking ramp, and he took a huge Superman dive. I just remember that whole night being
Do you remember
fucked.
the time we were there when we got chased from the cops out there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Went
fuck.
right back.
And then like we had this embroidered towel and one of the girls, Megan, one of the Megans, she was like, "Don't ruin my towel."
Yeah.
And I ripped the fucking
Yeah.
thing over the fence because I fucking put the thing over the fence and climbed to get over.
I was the only one
We
not
ran.
swimming. You
Go
guys are
pool
all like,
hopping
Oh
with
my
an
God.
embroidered towel is nuts.
No, bro. And if you're a girl and you're in my pool,
Yeah, you gotta hop that
fucking
shit.
gotta take your shirt off.
but there was a hole in that fence.
That
I
was
don't
the
know why you
fucking
guys were all hopping because there was a
So
hole in that
Brizzle's
fence.
having a pool party at the top of the spring.
Bro, I have pool parties all year long,
Hey.
and
Yeah.
no girls are allowed to wear shirts. And it got to the point where we were so drunk
Where
that girls are
When's the next one?
Right?
Listen.
Well, fuck
Yo.
Joe
Girl,
Budden's
New
pool
girls,
party.
Shit.
new girls were coming into the pool, and I told them the rule, and they were like, and they
Yeah,
just
you're
left.
right.
right?
You're right.
Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, all the girls were fucking topless. I completely forgot
You're
about that.
welcome.
They were all topless.
Dustin would
You're
forget
welcome.
about something like that.
You-
I kind of
You're
did.
welcome.
I kind of did.
That's
You know
all
what?
Brizle.
You know
That's
why?
all.
Bench pressing the Fifi.
No. You know what? Because there was a bunch of American dudes that were there as well, like for the KOTD.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there just rolling them fucking blunt after blunt because they didn't know where to get weed. So I was on the other side of the fence.
So were they like
just smoking
paying you
these
to
guys.
like?
Not really. Like I was just like smoking, just
You
keeping
made
it
it
sick for the
killer.
cops and shit, right? Dude, there was like 30 of us out that night. It was fucking crazy. I just remember it being like pool hopping. Stacey was there. She was like one of the main instigators. And it was like 5 a.m. Like, what the fuck are we still doing here? And I live on the
what I
other
do.
side of the city.
That's
I'm
because
out.
you weren't on coke.
It's what
Anyone
I
who
do.
was on coke is like, yeah, we still
More
ready
than
to
likely,
go.
that was it.
Dustin's
man.
like, what are we
Get
still
outta here.
doing?
No,
Fuck
Everyone else is like, got another line?
No, I can guarantee you there was no cocaine there.
Nah, I'm guaranteed
Yeah,
there was a
bullshit.
shit ton of
Straight
cocaine that
adrenaline.
night.
Not from
I remember
Cocaine
that summer
everywhere.
very well.
There's cocaine everywhere.
Yeah.
Someone in this room has it in their ass right now.
Oh my god. My money's on you, but
Yeah, clearly that was a reflection.
how you got it up there, I don't fucking know, but my money's on you.
I don't even want to
Yo, balloons are son of a bitch,
Oh.
fam.
Just wait for them to
Oh,
pop.
God.
Just waiting to pop.
No.
Do people really,
Like,
A
like,
little
do people,
secret high. You never know when it's gonna kick you.
people really legitimately get high like that? Like
This
coke up
is
the ass?
legitimately
Well,
giving me a
like
headache.
people have OG'd before from smuggling it because the balloon will pop.
No,
in your
I get
stomach.
that. It's stopping your stomach, but I'm talking
Control
about
your
like
boys,
actually.
Mike, still.
Oh, sorry,
This
like
is
top in your
what
ass?
they do.
Yeah, like people get high out putting coke in their fucking in their poop shoot.
I don't know.
That's
Poop
fucked
shoot
up.
is called a poop
But some
shoot.
kinda
people,
did, yeah.
Have
So
you ever
cute.
seen, yo, some
Thank
people
you.
You're cute when you
fucking,
talk about poop shoots.
some people funnel beer through their ass,
That's
so
a
I
cute
mean,
poop shoot.
What?
No,
Why?
you know what?
people that funnel beer through their
I saw
ass and they
Steve
say,
O
get
do
you
that
drunk.
They
Vodka.
do it through their vaginas now too.
Ew.
Get the fuck
I'm
outta
telling
here.
you right now. And
Yo.
then there's this one bitch. It's called like We Do It Better or something. Have you ever seen it?
No, but
God.
it sounds like something that's
It's worse
interesting.
than Blue Waffle.
Oh,
Blue
yo.
waffle.
Well, thank you for putting.
I'll Google that right now.
No, you don't need a blue waffle.
Do it.
Nah.
Do it.
Go
Do
ahead,
it.
go right
Sam.
ahead, bro.
Do
Go
it,
right
do
ahead.
it.
You'll never
Do it.
eat
Google that.
you'll never eat blueberry pancakes again,
I
alright?
still
don't-
eat
okay,
blueberry
that's-
waffles, but I don't want to see the
Is it
thing.
like two girls in one cup? type
Yeah.
shit?
It's that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, let's see what's this all about.
No.
It's worse than Cleveland Steamer.
No,
No.
I'm not even
The
about that.
Cleveland
Like,
what?
no.
Cleveland Steamer.
What's up, Amanda?
What the fuck's that?
Oh, that's some next shit.
What's up, Michael?
That's some
What's up,
white
Tyler?
boy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Let's just
Oh
say
my God.
Biggie probably gave one or two of them.
Oh
If
fuck
you know
yeah,
a
the
skit from his
nasty,
album,
yeah.
Hold on.
You
He
nasty
probably
boy,
gave
you
one.
nasty.
He probably gave him a
Waffles?
couple of those.
Blueberry waffle. I'm like, no.
Yo, Biggie and Nas say the nastiest, most descriptive shit when it comes to sex. You're like, bro, what the fuck,
Do you want me to
man?
hold
Like,
do you want me to hold this for you
Yeah,
while you
No,
do
I
it?
think Eminem says
You
the
need to.
nastiest
You have.
shit.
You need to.
I
have
don't
full-
think Eminem has ever
Okay.
mentioned
Blueberry
cum
waffle.
bubbles or playing
I
with
just say blueberry
excrement.
waffles, bro.
Nas
You need a
fucking
Brizle.
He
said that
said
shit up
worse.
there. Think so?
Man.
So blueberry.
There's no one on your life.
Do you know what
who
felch
totally
means?
loves you.
Well then tell me, would you rather get
Don't
fucked
get
or
it,
do
don't
the
get the other
felching?
podcast.
Fuck him in the ass, suck the cum out while you're belching.
All right.
Tell me
Stop,
that's
stop,
tell me
stop,
that's
stop,
not the nastiest
stop.
shit.
It's
Come
kinda-
on.
It's
It
pretty
That's
out
so
there.
gaily
No.
descriptive.
That's pretty
Just
fucked up.
blue waffle porn.
Okay. So
Just blue waffle.
Oh my
Get
God.
rid of the
Yo,
blue.
these guys are
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
watching.
yeah.
Yo,
No,
are you on the
no.
Wi-Fi
He
here?
doesn't
It's
know
on
how to
Turono.
type it in.
They're
Stop.
gonna find- yo.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
okay.
You're a
fine.
child. Stop.
Yo, this is crazy.
I'm gonna help you.
This is crazy. They're looking up blue waffles.
No,
I
Juan
gotta
is
see what
helping
this is
him.
about. Like,
Stop
what-
looking up porn, you idiot. It's an image.
Oh, okay. It's an
Stop.
image. I don't know.
Okay,
You
now
said it was like two
I don't
girls
want
in
to
one
look.
cup.
I don't
Okay,
even want to look
now
at
look
that
at-
shit.
Look at the symptoms.
The symptoms of it.
Yeah, take this.
It's-
Shout outs to Pornhub while we're on the
Shout-
topic.
shout-
No,
They got-
shout out to
they
Tumblr.
got that taboo porn
I
online.
don't want
Pornhub,
to. I
but
don't even
you
want to
hear
see
what
it.
happened
I'm
to
getting
Tumblr?
the fuck
It's an
away
image
from
or is
this.
it just?
Just look at the images.
Okay.
Well, shout out
I
to
don't-
people
I
who
don't
used to
wanna
use
look at
Tumblr for the porn.
Oh,
Tumblr
shit.
is now porno free.
What is?
Oh shit.
I
What
don't
is out of?
know.
How do you get this shit?
You
I'm
can't.
not
It's
even
fake.
looking in
It's
that
just fake.
direction.
It's fake. Please tell me
Okay.
it's fake. It's fake. I swear it's gross. Oh my god.
It's fake. Okay, no big deal. I thought it was worse than what you guys described.
Which
I
picture
don't
you
even
want?
look at it.
Yo,
You were
Mike
obviously
is the
not-
only dude I
he's
know that'll
not-
look at a
he's
blue
not
waffle
even-
and not be
Bro,
phased.
none of us are gonna look at it to
It
find out,
ain't
but he's
even
not
real.
looking at the right photo.
No,
Guaranteed
which one is
I'm
right
not
one?
looking.
Show me,
It's
show
something
me.
you'll look at
I'm not
once and
looking.
you'll never look at
I'm
it
looking.
again.
Exactly.
I'm looking.
It's like when you stumble across
Oh my
a
God,
bestiality
should I take
video
Is
actually.
it with the
Justin, take it
vagina
for
all
the
fucked
team.
up?
You're like,
Blue
I'll never
waffle
do that
disease.
again.
It's blue waffle
it there?
disease.
There's a
That's
bunch
what
of
it's
shit that's there.
Oh god. Okay. Let's
Right
go.
now,
You know,
Mike
like
Stone
blue cheese?
is looking up the phrase blue waffle waffle on Google. If you've never looked up the phrase blue waffle
Don't
on
do
Google,
it.
do yourself a favor and
Don't.
do not look up the phrase.
All right, why the
waffle
fuck
on
are we
Google.
talking about blue
You
waffle?
fucking
I'm
brought it
talking
up.
about Jake.
I
You
did.
did.
She brought up
No,
blue
I did
waffle.
One of you
not.
guys
She
brought
did.
it up.
You did.
No.
One of
I'll
I
take it back
erased
to
it
the
from my
record.
Just a
mind.
bunch of
So,
bumps.
is anybody watching right
Just a
now?
bunch of bumps.
Who?
Pull it back.
Pull
Pull
it back
for the record.
because I'm pretty sure I have more viewers on my Facebook Live. Hi guys, nice to see you. So who the fuck brought up blue
Yeah,
waffles?
the
Was it
luxury of
me
having boobs.
or was it this asshole?
Let's forget
wow,
about it. Move
that
the
was
fuck
not the
on.
most sexist thing I've heard all day.
What happened?
Let's forget it.
What'd he
Move
say?
on.
I'm gonna send me my money. I'm getting out of here.
Wow.
I'm
Give me the
going.
smoke.
Okay.
Give me the smoke. I'm surprised you didn't bring
What
blue
just
bags.
happened?
Oh! Did you get the fuck out of here?
I fucking brought you
No,
a blue
I
bag.
meant to too, and I completely forgot.
Was that-
In
was
a
that-
rush of shit.
And
She
then-
would.
This is for you because you talk shit.
Right,
Your
actual
mouth-
poo
Your
bags?
mouth can't fucking wipe itself.
God.
So this is for you, Kelly Maloney, and it's green like weed.
Hey.
Wipe your shitty ass mouth.
Like, I feel like I gotta leave a fucking bin of those on my front lawn. People keep having their dog shit on my fucking lawn all
Oh,
day.
that sucks.
Well,
Mine, I'd pass it on to
Nah,
you, my
I'm
friend.
No,
cool.
that is
That's
your
all
fucking
yours.
That's
food
your
bag.
shit bag.
I'm gonna sign it.
Yeah,
What
y'all
the
got the
fuck?
Brizle
And you know what's so
autograph.
funny? Because I had a whole idea. I was gonna go to the dollar store and just pick up chocolates, and we can just eat shit.
No?
Yo, Brizle might be my favorite guest yet. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. I'm here for another hour.
She's the only one that really gets as fucked up as I do. Like, and I don't mean on like drugs.
Do you have a Sharpie?
I mean like just
Where's the
conversation
fucking Sharpie?
wise.
I'm gonna
There
sign
you
this
go.
for you.
For the record, you brought up the blue waffle though.
Did I? Did somebody say
Yeah.
that?
You did.
Did somebody say it? Because we told people to
You
bring it
said
back.
it.
I
heard
probably
it.
did.
I heard it with my 2 ears. All right, I'll sign it pretending.
No,
I
not
I did
for
not
you.
smoke
I'm
enough
signing.
before this episode. But anyways.
What time is it anyways?
Anyways, so let's alright. All bullshit aside,
Yep.
not counting record sales,
Yo, can you top me up, fam?
not
Hey,
counting,
you got over
you know what I'm
there.
saying? Not
Hey.
counting your personal opinions on the motherfuckers.
Just grab it.
All
Not
right.
counting, you know what I'm saying, like all this, that, and the other. Who, you know, again, not best album, but who's rapper of the year? Who put in the most work in 2018?
Joy bars.
Takashi.
Okay?
Canada-wise, Toronto-wise, we can say J Bars.
I mean, that's really
I mean,
where I want to go and stay Canadian and Toronto-wise. And you guys want to
Yeah.
fucking
No,
go
'cause
and
I'll
take
go.
this fucking
Culture.
beautiful station and talk about fucking losers from the States. And I
Yeah.
don't understand it. It's bullshit. Stop talking shit.
If we had to give Toronto rap of the
Culture.
year, I'm giving it to Tory Lanez.
Does he count because he's from
Drizzy.
Brampton?
Oh!
Absolutely. I want to say this. I want to say this.
It's
You know
still
what?
GTA, isn't it?
I want to say this, man, because I was thinking about it yesterday at the gym. Fuck yeah, it counts, man. All these people that are putting up their means, oh, if you're from Brampton, if you're
But
from
if that really
Mississauga,
counts,
blah, blah,
But
blah.
Brampton's
Listen,
not on the
listen.
map, so he's gonna say he's from
Listen,
Toronto
listen.
because it's on the
Okay,
map.
That's
well,
just
let's-
what men
well, let's
say
be-
when they're upset that they're
Let's
not
be
as popular as
100%
somebody.
honest
Oh, you ain't
about
even
it.
from Toronto.
Let's get with the shits. Brampton's put up more fucking talent in the last 5
Oh,
years
yeah,
than Toronto
than
has in the
Toronto
last
has.
20 years.
That's facts.
So
Oh,
fuck that
dude,
shit.
did you see how mad Dusty
Ow,
got
ow,
there?
ow.
Yo,
No,
he
no,
doesn't
no,
want that
no,
smoke.
No, because
It's facts.
I really don't need
because
this.
people.
I really don't need that
No, no,
anymore.
you
I do
can
not
do
want
that.
that fucking headphones anymore.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah.
Because
Shut
people are
up.
on their hated tip, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just fucking hate. But let's be honest with it. Brampton is setting the bar, and they're setting that bar
You're
hella
right.
fucking high. Alyssa Cara, Weekend,
I love
who else, man? Fucking Tory
Jessica
Lanez.
Reyes is from
I didn't know Alyssa Cara. What?
Yeah, she's from Brampton.
From Brampton, homie.
What?
Yeah.
Jessica Reyes, is she
Yeah,
Brampton?
where's
she
from?
man?
She's from
Mississauga
Brampton.
or Mississauga or Brampton?
Is it a
Where's
homeboy?
Brampton?
Is it, what OVO do? Is it Party Next Door, whatever those dudes, whatever?
Party's from Saga.
Oh,
Okay,
they're
Saga.
pretty
Then
good.
you got the ball player who's got a kid with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is, Thompson or whatever. He plays in Cleveland. He's
Yeah, but that's
from
not
Brampton.
music. That
It don't matter though.
Yeah.
It don't matter. They
He
put
talks
in
on
the
the map
work.
for
They're putting in the work.
it out there.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Simply like you gotta look at it like this. Here's where Toronto men's mentality are so fucked up. If we're gonna speak about Toronto, okay? They're saying, oh, Brampton ain't part of GTA. Oh, this, that, and the other. Listen, the Golden Horseshoe. You know, say if it's gonna say GTA or Golden Horseshoe, there's about 10 million motherfuckers in that area. So if you want to sit here and discriminate and say, yo, this isn't Toronto, blah blah blah, all you're doing is cutting yourself off from a money lane, from a money avenue. 10 million people, a third of this country's people live
Yeah, that
within
shit.
90-minute drive of us. You understand what I'm saying?
She was
We
bad.
haven't even gone to Montreal, you know what I mean? So they say something like that, all you're doing is cutting off a money stream. Brampton's Toronto. Toronto's grown that much. It is GTA suburb of Toronto. Who cares?
Word.
Yeah,
Get their money.
At
You know
this
what I'm
point
saying?
in time, who cares? But if we're gonna say that, then
Is
then
Oshawa
Drake-
Toronto?
It's
guess
damn near a
so.
part of it.
Pickering,
At the end of the day,
Toronto?
though,
No.
It's a hell of a lot closer than Oshawa is. But
But is
Ajax,
anybody, is
Toronto?
anybody
listen,
coming
hold
out with
on.
that fire smoke
Hold
from
on.
out there?
If
Where's
you're
Stitch
from, if you are from, why did this get a lot louder?
No,
all of
Stitch
a
is from
sudden?
905.
I took my
Pickering.
headphone off.
Yeah, he's from the
No,
905.
mine got louder.
He's the
But if
east.
you live,
905
for example,
east.
because I'm from Scarborough, I lived in the East End, right?
Mhm.
So if you live on one side of the bridge, it's literally Scarborough by the McDonald's, and if you go on the other side of Port Union and 401, it's Pickering. So there's no all of a sudden you're in a new town. It's just like, oh,
That's
whatever.
as close as you
Yeah,
get.
like Meadowvale. Why did this get turned up so much? Well, Meadowvale got, it's so well developed when you're going towards the zoo or whatever that there's no
I
differential
think I
anymore.
turned you up because you were talking away from the mic.
Yeah, you kind of
That's
did.
why you always got to talk into the mic.
I don't know why you guys are
But-
wearing headphones. It's
No,
not like
before
you
that.
guys need them.
So
You guys
Brampton-
just want to talk about yourselves or hear yourselves. I don't
No,
know.
I need to hear the levels because I'm mixing it.
Yeah.
So Brampton,
It's not
you know
as
what I'm saying?
important
I
for
should be
you,
in charge of the levels.
But
because
guests that
yes.
like to have headphones because then you know if you can hear yourself or not. That's the main thing. Mike just doesn't care if people hear him.
I don't even use headphones on my DJ.
Half the time he doesn't even talk into the mic. He's like,
I don't give
whatever.
a fuck.
But
Yeah, no, man, it's part of the GTA, man. People need to get off that fucking tip, man. You know what I mean? Like, I got nothing but love for Toronto. I got
So
nothing but
shout out
love
to all
for
my
the city.
Niagara
Where'd
Falls,
you leave?
Toronto people.
Yeah, man, they spread like all they're doing is spreading the name of Toronto. Because not like
Manitoba,
they're out.
Toronto,
Spread love, it's a T-dot way.
No, Manitoba, Winnipeg is not.
Manitoba,
That's a stupid
Manatee.
Might as well have a whole Canada movement, like how the South had their movement.
Kind of,
Stop fighting
Yeah.
each other.
Kind
Stop
of.
fighting each other.
Yeah.
It's all about love.
kind of.
Make love, not war. Peace.
Yes, but we, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things we still lack, man. And for the most part, the thing that we lack is artists having knowledge. A lot of artists think they understand the industry and they don't even know the left foot from the right foot when it comes to this industry. They don't know anybody's name outside of their circle, let alone who runs the local label. You know what I mean? They don't know who's up at Universal, who's at Sony, who's at any of these labels. They couldn't tell you who the most powerful people in the industry are, yet they want to sign a record deal. They don't even know that signing a record deal will have them a slave for a minimum of 7 years, and they could be working a minimum wage fucking job, claiming, yo, I got a record deal, but they spent their advance on bullshit, not knowing they got to pay it back. You know what I mean? Like, I love what we're doing, but a lot of it is people don't have the information. They don't understand this actual industry. They don't understand that it's an industry. You know what I mean? So they complain about a lot of shit just for the sake of complaining, and it's just like, okay,
You
word,
an industry
but
bitch, I'm an industry bitch.
Hey.
And that's
Who
another
said
thing
it?
too.
Who said it? Who said it? Who said it? Who said it?
That's another thing too, though. You know what I mean? A lot of guys want to have
I'm
this
the
street
realest rap bitch in
mentality
the game.
and not understand that, you know,
Yo,
you gotta
Foxy's
have some
like the
business
female
mentality.
Biggie.
Fucking love
Huh?
her.
Foxy's kind of like the female Biggie.
Yeah.
Hey, like the voice-
Voice-wise.
Yeah, like she got like
Yeah.
that deep, like
Brooklyn.
baritone thing going on. Yo, shouts to Foxy Brown's tits in the Oh Yeah video.
We say one
Brown,
thing
Stacey
serious and
Brown,
go right
James
to these.
Brown, Leroy Brown, don't fuck with us.
But that's what's
Yeah.
up,
Chris
man.
Brown, let's see, the list goes on.
You
Don't
want a
fuck with us.
motorboat? It's Foxy Brown, don't you?
I would in a fucking heartbeat. I would catch a charge. Is that bad to say?
Nah,
I would
say
fucking-
that
But what if
shit.
she
She
let
wouldn't.
you?
She would. She would. All she does. All we have to do
Man,
is
so we
just.
need to
Stacey knows how to read women. She's like a, she just
I also know
she's
how to
seen it
read
when
a
she
room,
was.
unlike some people.
Ooh, smoke.
That's what's up.
Oh, that's smoke.
But yeah, man.
Calabasas.
So for 2019, what I'd like to see from Toronto, man, is I'd like to see dudes just like
Getting along.
no, like get along, don't get along, but at the end of the day, let's drop this
You know what I
generational
think we
elitist
should
bullshit.
do?
Hold
I
on, let me
think,
finish.
Okay.
Drop this generational elitist bullshit. For one, if you're well into your 30s and you don't like the stuff that is on pop fucking radio, like I said before, it's not for you anyways. So rather than sit there and complain till you're blue in the face about that music, move the fuck on and support somebody that's for you.
But
Don't
fam,
sit
We
there and
could say that
But
for
fam,
a lot of fucking things.
This
in
goes
fucking
two ways
city,
though.
like,
See, and this is the part of the argument that upsets me. And today we got the best proof in the pudding. Everybody acts like this generational drift is only the old heads hating on the younger guys. But it's the fucking younger guys being disrespectful as
Yeah.
shit to what came
And I
before
get
them.
that. I
And the
get
best
that.
example is Tory Lanez today asking for that
should know
smoke
better.
from Royce the
You
5'9".
should know
Nice
better.
segue.
Fucking Tory Lanez should know a lot
Nah, the
better.
elders should know better,
No,
right?
and,
but
yo,
he
did you
did
read
some,
the
though.
tweets?
I read the tweets. No, listen. Tory's in the
Royce
wrong
tried
for
to
it.
be passive.
Tory's in the
He
wrong
said,
for it.
listen, young man,
Twitter.
Tory's in
I'm
the
gonna
wrong
let you,
for it.
because you're quote unquote
Absolutely.
new, I'm gonna let it slide. And he's
Absolutely.
like, yo, fuck Rolls 5'7",
Yeah.
old ass,
Wow.
fucking said all this crazy shit. And Royce is like,
that's
"Alright,
where
you asked
Royce,
for it.
exactly.
You asked
That's
for
why I
it.
like how
So
Royce
So Royce ain't in the
responded.
wrong at all.
I'm not saying Royce is in the wrong.
And I was
Never
bigging
said
Tory
Royce
up
is
last week, and Tory, I still think, you know, like.
wrong. And you bigged him up
phenomenal.
earlier and said you think he's
I
best
love
rapper
Tory.
of Toronto,
Yo,
2018.
I think he had the
Hear
best
this.
year of Toronto rappers. Yeah.
So, but, hear me out.
Aside from
hear me out.
maybe Drake, but Drake's already Drake.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
listen to the show.
Nah.
But hear me out,
Doesn't matter.
because what you
Doesn't
said,
matter, doesn't
I
matter.
said
It's about other
that
people.
the elders should know better, which Royce proved he did by
Yeah.
trying not to entertain it. And
Yeah.
now that Tory pushed the button, he can go and entertain that shit all he fucking wants.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, in general, I hate seeing guys my age walking around complaining about a bunch of rappers that are 15, 17, 20 years younger than them, when in all reality, they should have nothing in common with their fucking lives at that age compared to damn near being 40 years fucking old.
That's facts.
These kids are making music from a perspective of disposable cash, disposable income, no fucking real responsibility versus you got family, you got kids, you got wife, you got mortgage, you potentially got these other things to pay. So why should you, as a fully grown man, relate to what a 17-year-old kid is saying? You get what I'm saying?
If you're a grown man, you relate to what like these young boys are rapping to, then you're kind of trash. Like,
because where it comes from is they relate to it when they were that age, right?
And I relate to it,
because they
so
were a lot harder when they were that age. So
Right.
that's where they relate to it. What I don't get, actually, you know what? No, just continue talking.
I give these guys a
Brizle don't
time
want
to
that
shine.
smoke right
So
now.
my thing is for 2019, give these fucking kids a time to shine. And if it ain't for you, it ain't for you. Go support someone that is. Rather than complaining because you don't like the new Migos track, go support the new fucking.
I agree with
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
I don't give a
DITC
fuck how
track or
good
whoever
these
else
kids'
goes
music
track, you know
are.
what I'm saying?
I really don't care about their reputation. I really give a fuck about how they're like doing something that's not making them look like a bunch of fucking idiots.
But we always,
They
that's
all
hip hop.
fucking make
We've
themselves
always
look
done
But
that.
see,
No, that's the
We've
difference
always
between
done that.
really. What's that 6ix9ine fucking a little kid or whatever? Like
You never-
that's
that's
we've
not
all
what
done
happened.
that.
That's
No,
not
we
how it
haven't.
went down.
That's
That's
not
not how it
happened.
went down.
That's
But
not what happened.
That's not how it went down. But
No,
hip hop is.
Technically, it is kind of how it went down. It's
So-
just out of context.
Nah, that's not how it happened.
Fuck your context. Fuck
But
this
hip
show.
hop-
Context is everything.
But if you read the whatever the transcript or the
why would I
police
fucking
thing,
care
But
about
that's
what's
okay.
happening in this kid's fucking life? I don't care.
Oh, so you're not spreading
mentioned
falsehood
it.
for me.
I'm
Well,
just
I'm
saying.
just like
You want to
trying
know
to
the
like.
facts.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
trying to chime in.
No,
Yeah.
of
I'm
course,
just gonna be
of
quiet.
course. No, I know you
No,
don't
chime
chime
in.
in, man.
Nah,
Chime
Brizle,
in,
give
but-
your
No, I'm
Yeah,
good.
we want-
No, I'm just gonna drink the last sip of my beer and sit here quietly like a good girl.
Nah, man, talk.
Nah,
It's
definitely
all
chime
good,
in.
yo,
Definitely
chime
chime
in.
Good
in.
That's what
call
you're
on
here
that
for.
Kim K smoke. It don't get
Come
no
on,
worse than
man. You
that.
say whatever the fuck you want.
That was a great one.
She's got shooters.
But nah, hip hop
Yeah.
dudes always like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Those-
when have
those-
we
those
not?
shitters
She's got OJ in her corner.
When has the mainstream
She'll get him out of prison just to come
hip
find
hop
me.
He's out,
not
so
made
he's out.
itself
Oh, yeah.
He's
stupid?
been out here.
Yo,
He's having fun too.
I want a cigarette. Y'all fucking stressing me out.
I could go for a cigarette myself. I wish I could smoke in here so bad some days.
Chris,
Unfortunately,
don't
you
tell
can't do that
anyone.
Ah,
But yeah,
no.
as I was saying, I don't know
Do
if
the
there was
windows
really,
open?
really, really a time when
Daddy,
hip hop.
please.
What the fuck?
I'm talking to Chris.
Yo, you sound crazy.
I
when
don't
you
think
say
Chris
that.
is watching right now.
I know Gab's your girl and all that, but I'm like, yo,
I
that
just
sounds
like mommy.
crazy when you say that.
It's an inside joke. Shut the fuck up.
All
You don't
right.
get us, okay? You don't get us, poo bag. Talk some
But yeah, as I
bullshit.
was saying, man, I don't think there's
You
a
can
time
actually
where-
put the
put
poop
back in his mouth.
All right, Dustin, get it off.
No, actually, I don't think there's a time where hip hop didn't ever.
Did you
That
say
was
pop?
harsh.
That was awesome.
That was harsh. You don't think there's gonna be a time where hip hop?
I don't think there's a time where hip hop ever didn't kind of, you know what I'm saying, the mainstream hip hop didn't ever make itself look
Sup,
somewhat
Reds?
stupid. You know what I mean? Like,
Is that completely true?
Vanilla Ice, Hammer Pants.
yeah, man, Eminem
Hammer has
killing his
shooters.
fucking wife all the time. Like, if you go back and listen to a lot of stuff, you'd be like, oh shit, or look at a lot of fashion, like, oh, that's kind of fucked up. Or some of the stuff
Who's
that you'd be like,
scarier,
yeah, that's fucked
Treyway
up.
or the 357 bitches?
Jesus fucking Christ. Why do you always have the most obscure lyrical fucking
Wow.
references? Like, you
Who's
bringing up
scarier?
you bringing up a freestyle
I
from
was-
25 years ago.
I'm not even bringing
No,
up the
357,
freestyle. The
those are
357
the
girls
girls
are with
that-
Hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer is
backup
known to
dancer.
have shooters.
Those are his backup dancers, no?
I bet MC Search would say Hammer.
MC Search would say Hammer.
So-
Redman might even say Hammer.
Redman would say Hammer.
Mama's gonna take a little smoke
So
break.
weird.
A lot of people would say Hammer.
Mama's gonna take a smoke break.
So weird.
Mama's gonna take a smoke break.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm
I'm gonna have a
for
little bit of a
If
smoke
we're gonna take
break.
a smoke break, then we
That's
might as well just end the
just, you know.
fucking episode.
No,
Like,
And the
Not
episode.
over.
What?
I was
No,
gonna
no,
pause.
take a- no,
Take a
we're
pause.
Done?
We're live. How are you gonna pause something that's
I
live?
don't
That
even
makes
like
no
the
fucking
picture you
sense.
use for YouTube. I don't care.
Ah,
If someone
she's
needs to use
mad.
the washroom, are we
mad.
gonna stop the whole show?
Yeah, okay, but if we have them two
Okay,
going out for a
so-
smoke in the
okay,
middle
do you
of a
want me
podcast, that's kind of
Okay,
Yeah,
I
that's
have
just
to.
close
Okay,
to
okay,
it.
okay, okay. I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Be
Oh,
right
now
back.
she just made it acceptable.
It's like you're gonna tell your teacher you're gonna go to the washroom, or you're gonna have
No,
smoke.
Do I have to ask
You know what I'm saying?
them
Like
now?
it's not that serious.
I'm giving my teacher all that smoke.
I just like talking about smoke is making me want to fucking smoke. And tomorrow's the day I quit. Right now I have to finish a pack.
You
So
should
let's
quit right
go.
now. You should
Yo,
just
do you
quit
ever when
right
you're in
fucking
public
now.
look at the no smoking signs and see how much the fine is and be like, yo, $1,000 is really worth
Well,
smoking
who
in
was
this
that?
bathroom
Who was it
right
that
now.
fucking went to an arena and they paid the $5,000 tax just so they could smoke? And they're like, you can't smoke. They're like, we paid. We paid. We fucking paid. Who was that?
Yo.
That's
If
weird.
Oh,
I
it's
was
so
on
gangster.
like Drake level, I'd be doing that. I'd be
That
showing up to
wasn't Drake
venues and be
level.
like,
That was higher
oh,
than Drake level.
10
Who
grand
the fuck
smoking
was
fee?
that?
All right, pay that off the top. I'm
Who
smoking
the fuck
butts all
was
night.
That is
I can see Dave
random.
Chappelle doing
Who was
that.
it?
Dave Chappelle would do that.
Oh, how long
Ever
we been
since he
recording
came back from
man?
Africa, that man can't fucking talk for 3 minutes without a cigarette. That's why he's my favorite human being in the world.
Well,
Shout out to all my cigarette smokers. Joe
There you
Budden,
go.
Dave
we've been on it for an
Chappelle,
hour
Lil
and a
Fame,
half. What? How long have we been here?
Stacey Brizle till tomorrow.
Oh, we got like another 20 minutes, 25 minutes before we shut this
We
down.
were gonna go long tonight though.
Why?
Listen, I was
All right.
talking
Yeah, we
about.
were.
We were.
We can, but
I have to
But we
leave
gave
by
all
8
the
o'clock.
smoke
I
already.
got dinner. I got a slow cooking roast. Slow cooking me roast. So I need
There
to
you
be. I need to be home by 9. I gotta eat that.
You fancy,
that
huh?
slow cooked roast
He
shit.
treats me like a queen. He's cooking Mama dinner. Mama's had a very tough tour today.
You fancy, huh?
He loves his Brizle. What can I say? Shout out to Alex.
Hey, shout outs to Alex for keeping Briz happy. I've never met. I've
Holding me down. Let's talk about it. No, let's not talk about it.
Nah,
Keep my
nah,
private
we
shit
don't, we
out
don't,
of
we
it.
don't want to talk relationships like that. We just let Maloney ruin his by talking about Pete Brizle on
Yo, you two having to go.
Yo, that got me in shit,
the show. Of
fam.
course it did.
You guys did not cut me
Of course
off
it
like,
did.
yo, bro, you're going a little too far. I went
Nah,
home
man.
that night. My girl's like,
We tried.
you mind not doing that next
Yeah,
time?
we
What did
tried.
you say?
I was like, oh, I thought I was just being hypothetical.
He was going in on his love for a fucking Nazi bitch.
Are you fucking shitting me?
No, Faith Goldie.
I don't
You
give
know
a
what
fuck
happened
who
to her
it is. If you ever
recently?
disrespect my girl again, I'll fucking back
Who,
it.
Faith Goldie? She your
No,
girl?
your wifey.
Oh,
You're fucking
She got
my
sued.
wife.
that's my girl.
She's getting
Yeah?
sued for
That's
$45,000.
Yeah,
You break her heart,
dollars.
she's
She
gonna
lost
be my
that.
girl.
She lost
You
that.
break her heart,
Yeah.
she's
She's
gonna
gotta
be
pay
my
back.
girl.
Man, where the
That's why you want to put the pity on her titties.
That's
Hey.
Yo, this girl's so
Hey.
calculated. You are Drake.
Drake
Wow.
wishes
Get
he
the
was
Calabasas
Drake
already.
wishes he was a Brizle. He
we
wishes
need
I
to
was on
stop
his
talking
team.
about Drake.
Actually,
Jesus.
Drake, you need me on your team, buddy. Just holler at a Brizle.
Alright.
Hey.
Fuck
My
all this
sister loves
shit.
you.
Would
Shout
you
out to
rock
my
the
sister.
owl?
I haven't yet. No.
What would you?
If it was given to me, why wouldn't I?
All right.
All right.
There you go.
Camping.
What?
Somewhere I can get it dirty.
Yo, Brizle wants all that smoke right now.
So you are you pro OVO? Not what?
I want an
I
owl.
love
Yeah.
Drake, man.
I want an
Sure.
owl.
All right.
Yeah, Drake's dope. He's doing his thing. He's fucking doing his thing for Toronto, man. At least somebody is.
There you go.
Why we gotta
There's a
cut
bunch of
Tory
people.
Lanez like
A whole bunch
that?
of
I'm
people are,
just
though.
saying Tory Lanez wasn't first.
Of course not. But neither was Drake.
And neither was Drake's.
Well, I mean, for the bigger aspect of things, Drake.
Yeah.
You think Drake
Drake-
ever
But
let his
Kanan-
backbone
Kanan-
slide?
Yeah, oh, dude. Kanan fucking
Kanan
killed
fucked
it.
up the world with you know what I'm saying? He did
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah.
Was-
But we don't
what's
even
Shout out
what's his
Kanan
other
for
shit,
that.
though?
Doesn't matter.
That.
The point is
was
he
the
did.
FIFA-
He was
Doesn't
before
matter.
Drake.
It
FIFA theme.
matters. Drake's
Yeah,
Right.
in the World Cup. It was
Yeah,
World
World Cup team. That was
Cup.
crazy.
Drake ain't touched World Cup. World Cup is a bigger status than anything Drake's
World
done.
Cup doesn't
For
work.
one song.
That's
What?
kind of crazy though.
For one
Nah,
song.
bro, that's a huge.
I would take Drake's career over doing World Cup.
Yeah, but
Kanan.
that's a lot bigger than fucking his whole career.
Yeah.
Sorry, facts.
I
Have
don't
I
Hey,
know,
said
but-
anything
man.
incriminating?
Not World Cup.
One's
It
probably got
wasn't
more
the Olympics.
anonymity,
It was
you
the
know what I'm
Olympics.
saying?
It wasn't World Cup. It was the Olympics.
One's got more anonymity. You know what I mean? Alright,
It
but
was
fuck
the
all that, man.
Olympics.
Let's-
That's bigger than any type of award you could ever fucking win in the music industry. That's beyond the music industry. That's way beyond the music industry. You can win all day. I don't give a fuck.
Are you humming?
Alright, man, but let's move on.
Facts,
This shit. Like,
bro.
we spend way too much time talking about Drake. Got nothing but love for the motherfucker, but we don't need to invest
I
half
love
the
you.
show speaking about Aubrey fucking Graham.
No, we're technically talking about Kanye.
And
Let's
Pusha.
talk about how you guys should be so proud that this is the last show this year, and I'm so proud of you guys and everything that you guys have accomplished this year. Let's
Hey,
talk
make
about
some
you
noise for
guys.
Stacey
Yeah.
Brizle, showing love.
That's what's up.
Well, you guys want to talk about all these people. Let's have a look back of your favorite shows that you've done this year.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Besides this one, because I know I'm the winner.
Yeah,
Post-Cuba show.
You're probably like my favorite guest so far.
For me, it was definitely when I
You
came
got-
back from Cuba.
You know,
Yeah.
holds barred. You say what you want to say. I'm like, I like that. So a
Just
lot of
like
people
I'm
come up
hating
here and they
myself.
kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the
my
Mindbender
homeboy's
episode.
like, Peter, but we brought up Kanan, and he's like, and this is a true fact story. Big up to my boy's Bones. He was saying that Kanan robbed him. He robbed. We gotta interview this guy one
Kenan's a
time.
motherfucker.
Yo.
Yeah.
His story about Kanan is a serious story.
All right.
Okay.
Word.
Yeah, real
Can I
serious
come?
story. A guy
So
named Peter Bones.
Kanan's about that shit.
Yeah.
You don't want Kanan
Hold
to
on,
be
hold on.
right.
Yeah.
Was it Kanan or was it his twin brother?
No,
Because
it's
he does have a
Kanan.
twin brother.
It was Kanan.
Okay.
Not robbed physically. He robbed his music.
Ah.
He's got an extent. He told me this story
okay.
years ago.
Okay.
Yo,
okay.
big exclusive.
And not to bring him up again,
Bring up
but we
Bones,
all know
man.
Drake's first big
For me,
single.
baby.
Was the one with Trey Songz?
No, like the big single.
I don't know.
We gotta bring
Song
on
Trey
boys
Songz
for
is pretty
real.
fucking big.
Forever.
Oh, okay, right.
That was a Cardi record.
Yeah.
I guess.
I guess it was a Cardi
No,
record.
I said no, I didn't.
And they had
Was it?
what's
I
his
don't
name
know.
singing the
Wasn't
hook.
Royce on that
And
too?
it was the same hook that Drake used.
Wasn't Royce on that record too?
He
Hey,
stole
man.
his first
Did
hit.
he
Maloney.
steal it or buy it?
Well, Boy Wonder's his boy, so I bet
Yeah.
you Cardi.
I wanna catch
Something
the
happened
smoke.
probably with the business with Cardi, and then Drake's like, I
Yeah.
take that because they had their issues at
Right,
the time.
right,
so that's
right,
probably
right.
like a smack in the face to them, like I took your song and made it.
Okay.
A
Wasn't Royce on that record too?
I don't know. Not the
Yeah.
version I have.
Okay.
Who was
I-
Rock City? Was the dude who did the hook?
Yeah.
yeah,
some shit
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Nah, whatever, man. Fuck it. Fuck all that shit.
Let's talk
all
about
that-
you guys.
Yeah, okay.
No. Before
No.
we even talk about us,
Are we
let's
smoking now?
let's talk about. Like I said, I put together a dope ass fucking list of, you know what I mean, like what I feel is like certain categories that speak on 2018.
Yes.
And we want to, like, you know what I mean, I guess kind of our
Touch
first
it.
episode 2019 kind of like say who we feel the winners are and whatnot. right?
Oh, okay,
So,
okay. We're putting up the debate right now.
yeah, let's
Alright.
put out the categories before, you know, saying we announce the winners of these categories our
Yeah.
first episode of the year, right? So
Okay.
first category, and we can discuss it amongst ourselves. Don't say who you think or whatever. You can, but again, we'll choose a winner collectively or choose
I'll
a
be
winner.
honest, I only watched about 4 or 5 shows of yours, maybe 3 shows.
Okay, but no, this is like hip hop in general 2018.
Oh, right.
All right, so first category, most shocking moments of 2018. Again, this is hip hop, right?
Kanye's Twitter rant.
You know what? That's something that we can fucking add, but we got MGK, this is Eminem on Rap Devil,
Yeah.
right? We got Eminem with
He's
Kill
been-
Shot.
But Eminem invited that smoke. Like, why do we forget about fucking Emin Royce's joint on Kamikaze?
Whatever.
Okay.
Like, that was better than the whole battle.
Okay, again, something to speak on.
Next time you don't need Tech 9 to come at me with a submachine gun.
Okay.
And I'll be talking to you, I already know who the fuck you are, Kelly. Like, yo, that shit is fire.
Definitely
Way
something
better
to
than
know.
Kill Shot or Rap Devil. Like, I was just listening to Kamikaze before I came here. I'm like, yo, this album gets overlooked because it's like cool to hate Eminem now.
Yeah.
But like that, Kamikaze is a fire album.
Okay.
And
Well,
that's like the
Just
diss on
stop.
Kamikaze,
Yeah.
better than both those records.
Okay, we'll shout out Eminem on
Yeah,
Kamikaze.
yeah,
Then we got
yeah.
next up, other than that, we got Eminem Kill Shot, 6ix9ine getting arrested by the feds,
Yeah.
Mac Miller passing away,
Yo, R.I.P. Mac Miller.
R.I.P.
XXX Tenacion's murder,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake versus Pusha T,
Yeah. And that's still spilling out.
right?
That's still
Right.
spilling out into shit.
Right? Drake's
Kanye's
baby
Twitter
moms,
rant.
Drake's baby moms, right?
Yeah. That's part of that.
Yeah.
Like
I don't really
Drake's
give a fuck
baby's
about
moms, the Kanye rant now, all this shit is all part of
Kind
Drake
of.
versus Pusha.
You can even say like the Pusha T, whatever. I wouldn't say that's one shocking one of the year. We got Nicki versus Cardi. That's
Mhm.
definitely
Yeah,
some
it was
shocking
kind
shit.
of
Yeah.
And then Cardi being Offset getting divorced, right?
not a surprise.
Yo.
Okay.
I
Two
don't know-
whores
how do we-
having getting married. You're gonna have a problem.
Well, all right.
That's it. They're two whores.
Did I miss anything? Any shocking moments of the
Well,
year
I
go
mean,
with that
yo,
category?
Offset's trying to get off
Trying to
on
get back,
set with
right?
the dolls. Like,
Yeah.
It's usually-
Hey man,
you
if
gotta
they
get
if
popping with the dolls.
apparently
Right.
Offset does stand to potentially profit $100 million in that divorce, so
Wow.
shout out to him because there was no
Yo.
prenup.
Is he
And
a
he's-
gold digger? Yo.
No. What happened was they didn't sign a prenup, so he's entitled to half of what was generated or half of any potential
Yeah.
deals that were signed during the
Which is
time
crazy.
they were married. All of his deals were signed prior to them ever getting married. So she's not entitled to any of his Migos money, but he's entitled to her Cardi B money. So that in itself is pretty crazy, right? But
Well, Migos was popping before they got together.
exactly.
During
So
the time.
he didn't sign any new contracts during the time that they've been married. So she's not
She
entitled.
signed to Atlantic after they got together.
She signed most of her I guess promotional deals and whatnot.
Yeah, she was signed before.
So anything she
Yeah.
signed as far as promotional or deals or anything
So
within
he
the
don't
last.
get that love and hip hop money.
Yeah, he does.
No,
Oh no,
that
if she
was-
was on that before, no, he wouldn't. If it was
That'd
on-
be the
if she was on-
smallest check she's getting right
Yeah.
now.
So
That's just a
anything that
joke.
she potentially signed during that time frame, he's entitled to half of that, which they say
man.
could potentially be up to $100 million or $50 million on his half. So that's kind of
So
crazy.
Cardi needs to hire Drake and get Offset out of here.
I don't know what needs to fucking happen with them.
Do
But
you
what did I miss? What else did I miss? Shocking moments of the year though.
I'm sorry, this Kanye rant just I can't stop.
Yo, you gotta get
Yeah, it's
off
kind
of
of
that.
weird.
man.
We'll throw the Kanye right in
Yeah.
that shit, but fuck Kanye right now. I don't mean it that
No,
way.
I
but-
think it is funny. It is
That is
definitely
the
a funny
funniest
thing.
shit, man.
Not
Alright.
surprising because of what's been happening with them over the past, like even since Drake got into the game. If you look at other people's analysis about it, they go back until like the day they met
Yeah.
until now,
Like you know what I
and
mean?
there's a
Like,
lot of shit in between.
Like Drake's got
It's
people
two
around him,
narcissists,
but
man.
just the sentence Drake called me threatening me
Yeah,
fuck it.
is the funniest sentence I've read.
it
I
is
tell him
funny.
come
It is
through.
funny.
Like
but
Lil Tay writes that and it's still funny. You know what I mean? Like, that's just.
He got goons.
He's got mob ties.
He's got fucking goons.
You
And
got
then
Jay
you know what I'm
Prince.
saying? Like, he got goons. Exactly. Anyone's got Jay Prince's son backing him. He's got access to hitters. It ain't that surprising.
Dustin dry snitching like a motherfucker.
I ain't
Nah,
trying to say
that's-
shit, but that's the motherfucking truth. All right.
No.
Next category though, man.
Speaking of which, tough to real gangsters, bro. You don't talk like that to Jay Prince.
Right?
Man,
Right?
you memorize that shit.
Because that
Yeah.
shit was hilarious.
Aight.
Kanye's quiet for fucking 3 months after the fucking I
Nah,
Love
he
It
been saying a
song.
little some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
He been in the whole Africa shit and a whole bunch of letters and shit in between.
Yeah, I've been doing a bunch of dumb shit and then
Yeah.
fucking pops up. Yeah,
Listen,
anyways,
let's
Well,
move
that
on.
song didn't get
Let's move
nominated
on.
for a
Let's
Grammy.
move
The
on.
man's worth almost $500 million. He's got fucking people in his pocket that'll do some dirty shit. And that's not dry snitching. That's just people protecting their
Like you
invest-
said, for a
investment.
Louis belt. For a Louis belt.
Yo,
Yeah.
the Louis belt is crazy. If
Right?
you're killing someone for a Louis belt, like fam.
But
But
it
no, it's not
happens,
even
though.
that. If you're hearing the Sicko Mode track, like you said,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, like
My
that
dog will
song-
probably do it for a Louis
Yeah.
belt.
and look how soft he said it.
That's just so.
He said it, you know what I'm saying? He
nothing
said it.
else.
Like when you play that record
Tried to
in a
show.
trap in a club,
Yeah,
and
people
everyone's
look for that
singing,
line.
they don't even
Of
care
course.
about homeboys.
That's what I'm
Travis's part.
saying. That's where I said that is
Yeah.
verse of the fucking year. And you guys are like, no.
No,
In
it
5
is.
years, people are gonna remember the
Yes,
stupidest shit
people
from that verse. They're not
remember.
gonna remember shit Travis said. They're gonna remember Like a Light or the Louis fucking
it's
belt
true,
part.
But do you know
it's
what's
not
crazy?
an ill verse, but it's catchy. It's
I think Travis,
Exactly.
memorable.
I was
Travis
the same
is
way when I
great.
first listened to it. I'm
Very
like,
memorable.
yeah, Drake's the one. You know, like Drake. You know, the intro and when he comes back on. But the more I listen to the song, like
That's the artist in you.
Travis is what gives the song playback
That's
value
the
to me.
artist in you. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
all
That's
of it
you
does.
understanding how
Travis
music
is
is
nice
made.
on that.
From bottom to top, both
Alright.
give it life.
Well, speaking of song of
Maybe
the
you won't
year,
give it life.
speaking
Yeah.
of song of the year, let's
Yeah.
move on to the category for song of the year. All right.
Sicko mode to me.
Okay, well
Might be
let's
song of the
see.
year.
If I don't have it on here, I'll definitely add it to the list. All right. So record song of the year, we got Better Now, Post Malone.
Oh, get that the fuck out of here.
Hey, man.
Post Malone's not even allowed on this list.
Post
Is this
Malone's
hip-hop?
allowed on this
Is
list.
this hip hop?
It's just mainstream
General
hip-hop.
hop.
Are we talking mainstream or hip hop?
Just mainstream in general, man. Mainstream.
So like we can
The
put
shit you
like
hear on the radio.
so we can put like Taylor Swift like.
No,
Okay.
Just let me finish the fucking list,
Well,
right?
then,
Because
no,
that song
get
is
Post
on.
Malone the fuck out of
No,
here.
yo, Better Now is fucking.
Get
That
the
song.
fucking Post Malone the fuck.
You can't
outta
tell me
here.
that song hasn't been everywhere on you. But at least let
You
me
know
go
what's
through
the
the rest
only
of the
Post
fucking
Malone
list.
song I like? But fuck him.
Oh, so there you go. You like the song.
I want that
All right?
Post Malone
So
smoke.
next, Drip Too Hard. All right.
I fuck with that.
God's Plan.
Yeah.
All right. I Like It. Cardi
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
I Love It. Kanye and Lil Pump.
Yeah.
In My Feelings. Drake.
Nah, get that the fuck out of here.
It was a hit song for
It's
the
a
year.
hit.
It's kind
Fuck
of
it.
weak. I mean, it's overplayed and shit, and his shit from Views is a lot better. But
If we went on just the amount of times that it was played, it would
Yeah.
probably win. That's
Nah,
why it's at
but
least
One
deserves
Glance
to
had
be
a
on
I
this
agree,
fucking
but
list,
It's the
right?
most annoying song on the list.
Again, so it doesn't have to be our
Okay.
choice, but it deserves
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
on the
Get it
fucking
the fuck
list,
you know,
right?
there's a lot of annoying songs on that list.
Kill
Oh,
Shot,
well, they're not none of them. are
Kill
that
Shot,
bad.
Eminem.
Nah, that I love.
Kiki, come on, man.
I
Listen.
love it. The Kanye West shit, that's tired now.
Just
Listen,
because you're a DJ,
I
I
hate-
hate
I'm
to
just
spend that
saying,
5
though.
nights a week.
I hated
Corny
Kill
as shit,
Shot,
though.
and I still
It
put
is.
Kill Shot on the list,
I'm a
right?
sick fuck.
I like the sick fuck. Yeah. Kill Shot,
Yo, but
Okay.
your boyfriend is a dork.
there you go. So fuck him.
Nick
Love him.
Lovin.
All right. God's Dead.
Say
Sorry,
what?
King's Dead, J-Rock, Kendrick, Lamar, and Future.
Can we throw JID 151 rum on there?
No. Lucid
right.
Dreams,
Okay.
No
I ain't even heard
Stylist,
Lucid Dreams. I just
Are you
hear
kidding
everybody
me?
talk
Okay,
about
no
it.
stylist.
No Stylist,
I know
Sicko Mode,
Stylist is kind of trash too.
Sicko Mode,
Sicko Mode's fire.
Taste,
Taste? Yeah.
Mm,
Ty got a
yeah,
good
yeah, Uproar, right?
Fuck, yeah. Uproar.
Yeah.
Even though lyrically he ain't saying shit.
No, but
No,
yeah,
just
he
the
doesn't-
vibe.
He
Exactly.
spits on it though.
Walk It Like I Talk It,
It's not like.
It's
No,
there,
he's
but
not.
whatever.
Walk It Like I Talk
It's
It,
there, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
What are we
yeah.
talking about? What's this walking like a pocket shit?
Migos, Walk It
And
Like I
Drake.
Talk It, Walk It. Yo,
I
that
didn't
track's
listen.
huge.
I don't listen
That's-
after culture.
Okay, well, regardless, that track's huge. And then just threw it on there for shits and giggles, Immigrant, Belly and MIA.
That's
Great
a big
fucking
record.
track. It's a
Yeah.
big
Great-
fucking
it's a great
record. Big record, all right? So that's the
list is kinda
record
fucked up
song of the
because-
year.
It's like some shit should be like separated in different categories.
Yeah.
Well, but that's why I said for like
Yeah.
song or record. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I do have lyricists. Over
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
saying like best rapper.
You
Like,
put
this is-
Kill Shot, but you didn't put Rap Devil.
no, because I don't think Rap Devil made. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it better as a song,
I
but
think it
people
made
aren't
more
going to
noise
speak
than
about it.
Kill Shot.
Nah, absolutely
The
not.
Moist Shadyettes loved Kill Shot.
I'm surprised
but
they didn't get
everyone else is
nominated for a
kinda
Grammy like how Back to Back got nominated. Even
Ah.
though Kill Shot is a better record than Back to Back.
True.
You think Kill Shot's a better record than Back to
Yes, I
Back?
do.
No.
What?
No, I say back to back. That's the back to
Back
back.
to back is shit. I said it from day one.
Back to back is fire.
Record shit.
Charged up.
As a
is
battle
shit.
track, I don't like it, but
Nah, it's a good beat, but other than that, it ain't
again,
shit.
we're back to fucking Drake. How did that happen?
Sorry,
All right,
Drake
next,
had better
You guys are
records.
stuck
than
on
that.
next
studio.
category.
Back to back, my
Next category.
Yo.
All right, next category.
Yo,
Video.
me and Mike is scrapping after the
That's
show
fine.
for
I
this
don't
one.
mind. I don't mind.
All right, video of the year.
I'm surprised you think that.
All
I
right,
said it
video of
from
the
it
year.
came out.
Word.
All right,
You
we
just
got
fucked up.
video of the year. We got Sicko Mode, Travis Scott and
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
the video's cool.
Club Cobain, Denzel Curry.
Yeah.
All right, Taste, Tyga. This Is America, Childish
Was
Gambino.
Taste really that great of a video?
Booty,
Sorry?
booty.
It was, you know what I'm saying? It
Lot
did
of
the,
booty.
yeah, it did what it had to do. This Is America.
Big Pimp in 2018.
Yeah.
Alright.
This Is America, Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Mo Mamba, Sheck West. King's Dead, J-Rock.
Yo, why ain't Mo Bamba on the song?
Yeah.
Song of the
That
year.
would have been one.
That's a
I feel like
ringer.
the video is really what kind of like
When I
kinda
take my
did
shot,
more so
my
than
shit
song,
ready
you know
like
what I
a
mean?
check.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
I don't even like the song, but a lot of people like that record.
I'll put it there with like Leave Me Alone. It's like one of those songs where like it's
Yeah.
everywhere, but it's not.
Yo.
Yeah.
Leave Me Alone has
Yeah,
more of a
put
chance to be
Flip
song
De
of the
Niro
year
on there
than,
too,
I love that
yo.
than that,
Flip De Niro
right?
I like that
No, that's a
joint.
big fucking
That's a
track.
big
That's a
joint.
big, that could be up there for song
That's
of
up
the year
there on
too.
Song of the Year.
So
Alright, but we'll still do video
No
here.
Tory Lane's on there either.
No, to me, honestly, Tory didn't really have a record
Yeah, not
like that.
Oh, you got
exactly.
some joints this year.
Yeah,
like-
some joints,
Okay,
but-
so King's Dead, and then last video nominated is Ape Shit, the Carters.
I wasn't
Pretty
big
big
on it.
It was a great video.
It was a great video.
The video,
but
yeah.
the rollout I feel wasn't great. Like they didn't roll it out the way it could have been. You know what I mean?
You know
But-
what? Both, in my opinion, Beyonce and Jay-Z's worst materials when they perform together. It's like
I think
Angelina and
Beyonce-
Brad, their worst
Beyonce-
materials
Crazy
are
in Love,
together.
though?
I think Beyonce ate Jay's fucking food.
Actually,
on
yo,
that album.
Crazy in Love is the exception.
Yeah.
I think Beyonce.
But what
shined
is
on
that? The
album,
Just
man.
Blaze beat? Like that shit just
I
so
don't
crazy.
even remember those. So.
That's just crazy.
Yeah. All right. Verse of the year. We got Jay-Z on What's Free,
Yeah.
Eminem on Caterpillar,
Well,
Drake on Sicko Mode.
no.
Okay. But like
It's
we
catchy.
said, we just talked about 5 minutes. That's easily gonna be the most catchy fucking verse of this
Catchy
year,
as fuck.
right? Beyonce on Ape Shit, J. Cole 1985.
Yeah, people counting J. Cole
Beyonce-
out.
Beyonce-
He dropped at the top of the year, but he came out this
exactly,
year.
right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
J. Cole 1985.
Oh yeah, that shit is hard.
Do you know what's
Alright.
sad? That I couldn't put Prime 2 on any of these lists.
I
To
feel
be
because
honest with
Book
you-
of Rhymes is such a better fucking album,
Well, and to
man.
be honest with you, just Prime 1 is such a better album than Prime 2.
I feel you.
And you know, like DJ Premier, Royce 5'9", two of my favorite in both their fields. Like Primo's my favorite producer, Royce top 5 favorite
Yeah.
rappers currently doing it. And just that album, I don't know, man, it's good. But like,
I feel you, I
Royce
feel you.
has some good verses on.
All right, I feel you.
Mike Jackson Thriller. Yo, you know, I don't know. I feel like I should have listened to that album one more
I'll
time.
go back and
from
check it
beginning
out
to
some
list.
more. You know what I'm saying?
You might add a verse on there.
All right, we got Black Thought with 215.
I love Black Thought. He's like one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, he's sick with
Eminem with Kill
Yo,
Shot.
fucking Fentanyl was sick too. Did you peep that off the new Salam Remy Black Thought?
You know what? I haven't pumped fully
It's
the new
called
Black Thought
Fentanyl?
yet.
There's a joint called Fentanyl.
It just came out like 2
Oh,
weeks
really?
ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go back and give that a bump.
Yeah, peep Fentanyl. shit's
I gotta go
crazy.
back and give that a bump. Like I've been bumping a lot of other
Peep
shit lately,
Fentanyl,
but I will
that
give that a
shit's
bump.
crazy. It's killing my people.
One or
Yeah,
two
it's
tracks.
song.
Straight up, that's
Yeah.
a fucked up.
Cool
So you
song.
hating on Black Thought?
No, it's just
No,
that.
just the name of the song.
Yeah.
He's just saying his
Alright.
dope's so fucking dope, he will kill you.
It's a dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, I
based-
get that and I like it, but I also am like butthurt over fentanyl killing all my people.
I completely get that. You're talking to someone who did, I have a song
One
called
of my
No
best
Pills,
friends is
and
addicted to
I
fentanyl right now.
specifically
He's
talk about
chasing
that
the
shit.
dragon with that shit like a fucking crackhead, but
No, it's
whatever.
fucked up. But we also
Can't
got
save him.
What up
Yeah.
to Jeff Shannon, by the way? He's just on there fucking
That's
tight,
what's up.
buddy. What up,
Shout out to
buddy?
Jeff.
He's doing to get on the show.
Yeah.
See him argue all the time.
Yeah. Bring him on, bring him on. Okay, so we still got a couple more songs here, man.
All right, what we
Verse
got?
of the year. We
Smoke
got
Jeff?
Bun B, Blood on the Dashboard.
Bumby put a
Jada.
nice album.
Yeah, I
though.
think Bun
Is
B.
that-
I forgot
Jada.
Bun B an album.
No,
but
Jeff.
Bun B, Blood on the Dashboard.
What about
Eminem,
Jada?
Kill Shot.
I don't mean fuck. I
And
know.
MGK,
Wow.
Rap Devil.
Fuck that guy's for everybody. It's not just
And what's
for
this
Jada.
for? Verse of the year?
What verse of the year?
I don't know. What verse on Rap Devil are we giving verse of the year to?
MGK.
What verse?
Fucking
The
either
whole
one.
song can't be a verse.
I'll give it to the first verse. And same thing with Kill Shot. Kill Shot came with, same
Yeah,
thing.
but it's one verse.
Same thing with, is Kill
No,
Shot only one verse?
MGK's got a hook in his song. So it's not one
I'll
verse.
give him the first verse. 'cause
Nah,
the first
man,
verse I fucking hate
MGK
it.
gotta get the fuck out of that.
Again, like I said, man, it's just
And if
It's a
anything,
good song and
yo,
great.
and
it's shit that deserves to
yo,
be on
not
the list,
alike
at
on the
least.
Eminem album. Put that above Kill Shot for verse of the year, man. It's the same thing. It's a diss to MGK, except it's better.
All right.
Next time you don't need Tech 9 to come at me with a submachine gun.
Yeah, hit that bong jack.
Like, that
shit.
shit's fire.
Alright.
You already know who the fuck you are, Kelly.
Alright,
Come
next
on.
category.
That's just fire. That's way better than Kill Shot.
Alright, then we can add to the fucking list. We can add to it later.
Yeah.
But beef of the year.
Caterpillar, though.
Caterpillar, I said Caterpillar.
You can't put someone on the list twice, so fuck
Yeah,
Kill
you
Shot
can.
too. Nah.
Absolutely, you can put someone on the list twice, man. Definitely, my vote will go to more so to Caterpillar than anything else.
Yeah, or what's
whatever.
free. But we'll say that for next year.
All right, beef of the year: Drake versus Pusha T, Kanye versus his meds, Eminem versus MGK, 6ix9ine versus Treyway, 6ix9ine versus Casanova Chief Keef.
Should be 6'9" versus everybody.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Snoop
really.
Dogg versus
He's from
Kanye.
New Detroit.
All right, Snoop Dogg versus Kanye. Nicki versus Cardi B. G-Eazy versus MGK. Ja Rule versus 50. I guess now we got Kanye versus fucking Drake again.
And we got Tory Lanez versus
Ah,
Joyner.
Tory versus Joyner and Tory Lanez
We're about
versus
to have
Royce
Joyner
for
versus
5'9".
Royce.
Yeah. All right, so we got some beef up in
Yeah,
there.
I'm sorry, I love you, Joyner, but I love you, Tory, but nah, you ain't going up against Royce.
Hey man, let's see how he
I'm
does, man,
sorry.
because he
Nah.
fucked up. He fucked up Lucas. You know what I'm saying? And Lucas
You guys
can
got Royce
spit,
fucked
so.
up right now, like.
I'm curious, man. I like
tried to be
competitive
nice to
nature.
you.
Let's see what happens. But
Yeah,
yeah,
he did. He tried to
Listen,
be
young
cool.
man, I will give you a pass.
All
Yeah,
right.
you old ass 57.
He gave him a pass
All
for
right.
being a Canadian.
All right.
That's kind of like.
No, he
how
said
do
that
you-
after. He
How do
said
y'all
that
feel about
after.
that, though?
He
him
said that
saying
after. He
But
said
how do you
that
feel
after.
about him even saying that?
I
I
wouldn't
think
give
that's
a
weak.
fuck.
Like, all the Americans that use Canada as a, you don't, like, they try to use Canada because we're from here. Like,
a crutch or
Like-
try to
like
shit
whatever.
on us.
But we're gonna act like we don't do the same thing about Americans.
we
too.
don't, though.
Not in the music industry,
Nah,
but in
we
every
don't.
other aspect of life we do.
Well,
But
when it
fucking-
comes, yeah.
Hey,
I'm
it's
talking
like in
about music,
America.
though. I'm talking
But-
about music, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about music.
Yeah,
Just because
whatever.
we need them.
Fuck them. That's how I look at it.
Because
You
we
know
have
what
no
I'm saying?
industry,
We
so
are,
we need them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why.
we are, man. Fuck that shit.
Either way, I don't want that American smoke.
I couldn't give a fuck. I am where I am. If you don't like me because I am where I am, you can suck my motherfucking dick.
Hey.
And if you
give
like me
these
because I
nuts.
am who I am, then that's what the fuck's up. But if you don't like me because I'm from Toronto, then fuck you anyways, bitch. Now,
Yo,
next
these
category.
nuts is getting
Album of the
feisty
motherfucking
tonight.
year.
Yeah, and
Nah,
he
just
needs weed, man.
Yeah, it's because he doesn't got his weed. He's got all that spice.
nah, man. We 90 minutes away
Paprika in this
from
bitch.
we 90 minutes away from some imaginary line in the motherfucking ground. It ain't better because you live over there. We ain't better because we live over here. It's bullshit.
I put an imaginary line in the group.
You did put an imaginary line in the fucking group chat, you bastard. All right, but last category that I have so far, we got.
I can't believe you called me out on that too. That shit's private, bro. Justin always finds a way to dry snitch on me in an episode.
Wow.
Got it. But last category, and then think of some other categories.
Maloney
after.
microdosed. I go on YouTube the one day. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker named this episode that. You crazy.
I'm
The
so mad at
hallucinogen
picture.
episode.
Yo.
Hey man, it happens. Nothing's perfect. People like
I am
imperfections.
perfect.
People
Oh,
like
okay, you're right.
people like imperfections.
Hey,
you know what I'm
beauty
saying?
I'm flawed.
is in the imperfections.
Yeah, exactly. All right, but album of the year. We got Booker Ryan, Royce the 5'9", Droga's Wave, Lupe Fiasco, the Black Panther soundtrack, Astro World, Kids on Drugs, or KOD.
Yeah, pass it.
That's a pretty
Okay,
good fucking
okay, yeah, sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
Good, man.
For some reason, I thought you said the Cuddy and
No, that's
Kanye
Kids See Ghosts.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
Kids
yeah.
on Drugs.
Yo, Kanye kind of biting, eh?
Kanye?
Yeah.
No, that was kind of, I feel
Get
like
with
he
the
around.
kids.
Whatever. But it was just KOD. He didn't say, he said it could have been many different things. It was just an
No, I
acronym,
mean,
right?
I'm saying Kanye biting. Like, J. Cole already did
No,
the kids thing. Like,
but
you
J.
gotta wait a
Cole,
year.
J. Cole never really said it was, Kids on
But
Drugs. KOD
yeah,
could be
Cole, yeah,
whatever.
oh, never mind.
It could be whatever it was. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
Kanye
All right,
biting.
Daytona, Pusha T, Lil Wayne, Carter 4, or Carter 5, sorry.
Nah,
Dom Trap, T.I.,
nah.
Redemption, J-Rock, Swimming, Mac Miller.
J-Rock albums.
J-Rock album's a pretty good
My favorite
fucking
of the year,
album.
man.
J-Rock
I
album's a
like
pretty good
Royce,
album.
but this is my favorite of the year.
J-Rock, yeah.
I was surprised by this album. It was short too, but you know what I'm saying? It's a dope album.
Yeah, sure, it can be sweet, though.
Yeah, Swimming, Mac Miller, Scorpion,
Nah.
Drake,
Nah.
Victory
Get
Lap,
Scorpion the fuck out of here.
Victory Lap,
No,
Nipsey
Scorpion's
Hussle.
good, man. It deserves to
Scorpion's a
be
good
there.
fucking album,
It
yeah.
deserves to be there. Like,
At the Grammys, it does. Not a
but it's an album of the year
Hey,
for the
man.
Grammys, not rap.
And
Album
Victory
of the
Lap, Nipsey Hussle, which is a
Okay.
good fucking album.
Love Nipsey.
And I'd even throw
Yeah.
in the Bun B album in there as well.
I was gonna
man,
say,
that Bun B
yeah,
album.
Bun B.
Yeah,
Um,
but but again, I've already said many times on the show that for me it's between Lupe and it's between Royce.
There's so much shit dropped.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, a lot of shit, man.
Like I feel like the Nas and
Action
Kanye
Bronson.
album, for how lackluster it was for those two to make an album together, I feel like it's better than some of the albums.
Man, they worked on it
made.
for like
You
a
should have
week.
said Swiss though. Swiss album.
Swiss album.
Okay, Swiss.
How did Swiss albums not?
Swiss.
No. Dustin wants that
That's
Swiss
too funny.
beat smoke.
Swiss album. I wasn't feeling the Metro Boomin album really. Like I tried to play it. I was like,
But do you know what joint grew on me? I thought it was retarded when I first fucking heard it, and it's growing on me. The Nicki and Metro joint, the Chun Sway.
Okay.
That's just hard.
Okay.
It's hard.
That's what's up. So those are the categories, and yeah, man, we'll try to. We got some more
We didn't put
categories.
Queen on the list.
Queen.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Cardi's on the list, no?
That was
Cardi's
last
album?
year though.
No,
No,
it came
it
out
was
this
this
year.
year.
It came out
Yeah,
this
you
year.
gotta put Invasion of Privacy on there.
I put she was up there at least for a song of the year and shit.
But album
Yeah,
of the year,
but
a lot
album
of
of the
people
year.
argue.
Her album was better
Okay,
than
okay,
some of the
okay.
albums on
Like
that
I
list.
said, if I missed anything,
Yeah.
we'll add that to the list.
Actually, I don't know. You made a good
We'll add that
list.
to the
You did
list.
make a good
And there's
list.
a few other categories. You know, saying Canadian album of the year.
I'd like to put Prime 2 on there just
We
because
can
of who
definitely
it's
do
made
Canadian
by.
album
of the
It's
year.
like,
I don't. You know what? Locally, I don't know too many albums that really like. There was a few that really dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Did Adam Bomb drop something?
yeah, live from
Was that last
Stone.
year or was
Yeah.
that?
No, I was at the end of last year, and then
Yeah. I mean, the most recent thing I bumped Canadian wise is the Bars and Stitch album. Really
Yeah.
dope. I hit up Bars to let them know I really like the mixing on that album. But I feel like this has been more so like the year for the single. And if I'd have to say like who got single, probably be Ergod Brizle. Like that fucking track smashed it.
Yeah,
Local.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? On a local or Come Outside.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah, Come Outside. And you know what I'm saying? Like it pains me to see these guys like kind of fucking their careers over. Same thing with Pengs and Tutu.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Griselda Blanco.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
fucking dope track. Like
That's a
this
big
year,
track
we
for
had some
the
huge
city.
singles that could have really did damage for Toronto on the YouTube level. But a lot of these guys are kind of shit in their
Yo, my
fame with.
girl
Oh,
wants to put Christina
not,
Aguilera's album on that list.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
Dixon.
Did you even
Yo,
put one out?
yeah,
Yeah, she put an
Yeah.
album out.
That's
at the end
probably-
of the year.
my favorite local Toronto video is probably the was it Men's Like Joseph Nyai or whatever. Who's the fuck? What was it? Was it a Men's Like Joseph? Or that was a rapper on the track, but Nyai, that track. That shit had me fucking
Yeah.
rolling. I love that video. I fucking love that
That's the
video.
track, man.
Yeah. So that's probably
I'm giving
Toronto
video of the year to the one that Stacey Brizle starred in. Show the shirt off.
Yeah.
Let them know
Century
how to do
Sound.
that.
That's what's
Trust
up.
issues,
Yeah,
out now
yeah.
everywhere. This guy's I wear an extra small tonight.
Oh shit. I
Want a
hope your
bitch with some
boyfriend don't have
bitties on
any
your
trust
titties?
issues.
I'll let her make all the titty calls because I'll just be called
'Cause I
sexist and get
can.
handed the shit back.
You're gonna get in trouble
Alright.
just for filming that.
So Stacey, what's popping? What you got going on? What you got going on
Damn
next?
it.
You're like, no women on the show anymore.
I'm actually gonna take a little bit of a break, but Onyx is coming up on the 28th.
Yeah. Shout out. Was it Alex?
Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And shout out to my
Alex.
dog Onyx as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Alright, so you're hosting that?
No, Jadon's hosting it.
Okay.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm just. I like to take December and January off.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like I've done it every year for the last 6 years for sure. I want to spend time as much as I can with my family.
What if
Yeah.
Method Man comes down in
Oh well, he's
December?
staying
though?
at my house.
Yo, you want that smoke with your boyfriend?
Oh, he knows. It's my hall pass. It's my hall pass. But he's so loyal to his wifey, and I love it. And I hope that my wife
Does
is
he get a
loyal to
hall
me like
pass?
him. Yes, I don't know who it is yet, but
Oh, yo, you gotta find that out because that can turn ugly real quick.
Oh shit.
no, it's. I'm
Oh, yeah,
a
she's
very
my hall pass.
strong-minded woman, and I can handle a lot of shit. So
Hey.
if I say it's okay, it's okay.
Hey.
If you do something that's not okay, and you know that I know that it's not okay,
You're
then
getting handed a shit bag
you'll fucking know that.
on the end of a Louis
as
belt.
well. Yeah, exactly.
Yo, that's a filthy way to hurt somebody. Put a shit bag on the end of a Louis belt.
I usually like to do the
What
barbed
the
wire.
fuck?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yo, let's go crazy. Yo, why aren't you gonna fill me up, fam?
Oh
Fuck
shit.
this
Yo,
shit.
yo, I didn't know
Because you're
that.
already in the
You
shit.
guys
Hating
are
on
like
me,
a bunch
man.
of fucking Stepford wives with your white wine and shit. You know
Hey.
what the fuck is this? The Real Husbands of
The
Toronto?
Real Housewives of T-Dot.
Oh, man.
The real
Yeah,
podcasters
yeah,
of TO.
You got
Is it
me
even
with...
chilled or is it fucking
We are
warm?
the Real
That's pretty
Housewives
cool,
of
man.
T-Dot, yo. I got cocaine in my
Sit on the
ass. He's
fridge.
fucking bench pressing the Fifi. I don't know what Mike be doing, but he's doing something feminine.
Take
Oh,
care of our
fuck.
baby Jamal.
I'm bench pressing the fucking feet. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, so make sure you guys check out Onyx. It's on the
28th?
You don't got coke
Yeah.
in your ass, fam.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out Onyx. And yo, where can I buy some more of these fucking t-shirts at? and
You can
shit?
holler at me, Brizle Stacey on Instagram, Stacey Brizle everywhere else. Stacey spelled with 2 E's, no Y, no I, no lie. Okay?
No,
Do you get mad when they spell your name wrong?
I like
No,
it.
I don't, because it just happens. If they spell my name wrong on a flyer, then I tend to get a little butthurt about
That's
it.
when the
but
Louisville with the.
the barbed wire.
Does the Louisville with the barbed wire come out or just the shit bag?
The shit bag only comes out for you.
Yo, I'm
Nobody
special.
talks shit
I'm
like you
special,
do.
yo.
Yeah.
Let's make some noise for me being special.
Absolutely.
Let's make some noise for
Slow
special
clap.
lad.
You are
So
special.
I got a question.
Make some noise for special
Ride
lad
the
as well.
special
too.
bus.
How do you feel about the scene? Seeing that you host all these shows and shit. What do you think about the scene in Toronto?
Can you
What's
like make that a better question? Like, what do I think about the entire hip hop scene
in
of
Toronto? In Toronto.
I honestly think it's important for us to all work together and enough with the egos, and especially when I do all my all female showcase, you know, and it's hard. It's really hard to shout out to all the promoters and stuff, because it is not easy putting together a show. These guys, you have 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20-minute set. You literally only have to come and do your set, show up, do your set, make the crowd happy, and leave. The promoter has so much work to do. If you're late getting there, if you're not on time with the sound check, and yeah, you might be like, yeah, I'm a little bit late. That's all fine and dandy. But when
But the artists usually make it the hardest. They're the
they
ones
make
not on
it the
time for
hardest.
sound check.
But then
and all that
everything
shit.
falls up on us.
Exactly.
Everything falls up
You
on
get
us.
blamed for
We get
everything.
blamed for everything. No matter how hard we work for everybody else in the scene, we always looked at as a fucking asshole. And because we have to make the tough calls. If I don't get you on a slot on time, that's not necessarily my fault.
Yeah.
If somebody acts
But
up,
you gotta take it.
I gotta take it, right? And I gotta take it with a fucking.
And with that being
You know
said,
what I mean?
too, no, I want you to continue, but I want to make some noise because I think he gets a lot of flack. Shout out to my man Robbie G.
Yo, shout out to Robbie.
Big shout out to Robbie G.
Hey
Yeah.
man, learn the Wu-Tang members before you
Hey,
fucking
man.
you put that
Yo,
shit out
relax.
though, bro.
Man.
Anybody
That's
who ain't
soft,
no
yo.
Robbie G can suck a dick.
Wow.
I'll take that smoke.
Wow.
No, I love Robbie G. Robbie G knows I love him. I also love Peter Jackson.
Robbie's
so
my
much, you know?
dude.
I don't know him on that
Cool.
personal level, so I really can't say anything bad about him, but I did laugh my ass off at
That
that.
shit was funny,
That
man.
faux
That
pas.
shit
It was hilarious, and he
came
was
back from
fucking
that. He
hilarious.
came back
He
from the
bounced
show.
back.
He bounced back.
He bounced
no,
back.
yeah.
He
And
bounced
And it's
back.
like, it's whatever, man. Like, once, like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like,
Nah, man.
you've never been so
At least
high
he
where you
didn't dye his
forgot.
hair as a
Like,
rainbow.
he could have just said it was a joke right from the beginning. Exactly.
Right?
But no, it's hard on us. You know, we have to literally make everybody happy. With and you know, we can't. We're not fucking Wizard of Oz.
No.
We can't snap our fingers. And when you miss your even if you miss your time slot by 5 minutes, that means we're already 5 minutes behind, which is just a stressful.
No, that's
stressful.
Being a promoter is the most annoying job in hip hop.
Tell me
I
about
tried
it.
running shows for a few
And
years.
I love working
like when
with
I lived
all
in
my girls,
Brantford,
but
I ran shows
it's
for
hard.
like
Girls
5-10
make it
years.
hard.
A little easier there, still annoying. And then once I moved, and I was like, I booked like I booked my second tour.
What up, Luce?
Not my first, but my second tour I booked. And after that headache, I'm like, yo, fuck this shit.
No, it's definitely.
I'll just do other shows.
It's
people put on,
definitely
you know
a
what I mean?
labor of love, but I ain't even gonna fucking lie. I lost a fucking gang of money on my last show that I
Yeah,
fucking
man.
We
did.
always
Right.
lose money.
Yeah.
Like that's like something that
Yeah.
you have to be willing to put up.
No,
with.
but I lost a fucking
like
grip.
Robbie,
You
you
know
know
what
what
I'm
I
saying?
mean?
Like I lost a lot of money on
Yeah,
the last show that I did.
And I don't want to
so.
dig in Robbie's pockets, but like truth be told, like homie straight up was losing money for years.
Yeah.
Like I remember him telling me before, he's like, man, it was like 2.5 years before like
Turn to profit.
You
it
gotta
turned
love it,
profit.
man. You gotta love
You
it.
like
That's-
You can't do it for the money.
But that's what
And
being an
especially
entrepreneur
You can't
is.
do it for the money.
Nah,
No,
yeah.
but that's
And
what
everyone
being
feels
an
entitled to being
entrepreneur
paid and
is.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone wants money. No
Yeah.
one wants
And then
to
when
put in
you
the hard
do
work.
shine, like, you know, Peter and Robbie and stuff, people want to, like, throw shots, like, oh, this guy just does this, and,
Yeah.
and money grab. This is like, yo, you not watch the fucking how many years this
It
guy
took for it to
grinded
be
and
successful,
how many
yeah.
hits they took. Like,
Yeah.
No, I absolutely understand. But I think some of the problem is with some of these promoters though. And shout out to the dope
I think the
promoters.
biggest problem is entitled rappers.
No.
I
Listen,
agree.
listen,
Ah.
a part of it is
Yeah.
a part of it
Give
is
me the
that.
smoke.
A part of it is that, but a part of it is that we actually have no hierarchy system in this city right now. You know what I
The
mean?
promoters are honestly the biggest hierarchy, like,
No, I mean
really
amongst
around in our
rappers.
local scene.
I mean amongst rappers. There's no real fucking hierarchy. Like there's
Yeah.
literally Drake and
then
everybody
everybody else,
below.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's at the point where like you could literally like I've worked with a few
Well,
guys.
it's like our capitalist system too. There's the 1% and everybody else. Like,
Yeah,
there's no
but-
real middle class, but like everybody's living within the same
But you
means.
go to somewhere like, you know what I'm saying, like you go to somewhere like ATL and they're gonna have a hierarchy set up. You understand what I'm saying? Like we have no visible hierarchy set up
But
here.
But that's
where
what
it's
I
like,
love most about it,
what's
because
here?
it means that anybody has a fucking chance to throw
No,
a
but
dope
then what
show.
that means is
Yeah.
when these shows are being put on, the promoters aren't necessarily getting the best local artists to be the openers. They're
I
getting
am.
the guys who can
My
you know what I'm
girls
saying,
bang.
attract the most
Hey.
My girls
people.
Well,
fucking
honestly,
bang.
who are the best local rappers?
But-
Like it's give or take. No,
We don't
You know
have
what?
enough time.
I can't disagree that promoters don't always go for the best artist on bills. That's
Shout
one
out to
reason
Turono.
why I respect
happy
Alex
birthday,
of
Havaya.
Fun Up Entertainment.
Right,
Because he
right,
doesn't look at a pull, he looks at who suits the show best
Right.
and who he thinks is talented.
Right.
Is this?
That's what Alex Fun
Yeah,
Up
yeah, yeah.
Entertainment.
Right,
So that's
right.
why I respect what he does. But like for some of these other dudes, like everybody get mad, like pay to play and all this shit. But I'm like, yo, at the end of the day,
No,
like,
if you're investing in your career, you're
have
investing
you
in your
been
career.
taking thousands of dollars losses for multiple
Right,
years straight?
right, right.
Like, no, you know what? At the end of the day, if this is something you want to do and
You
live
invest
off
in
of,
that shit.
then you need to have some security there. Like,
Absolutely.
you're not going to work for fucking nothing. You know
No,
what I mean?
absolutely. And this is
You're not
this
going to
is-
work with the chance that.
But it's different
you know
nowadays
what I mean?
because now it never used to be like that. Because when you were discovered, you were discovered,
Yeah. Right.
and you didn't
Yeah.
have to pay, and you had the people behind you paying for everything for you.
You would be
Nowadays,
paid.
everybody's
You
a
would be
fucking
paid.
rapper and your goddamn grandma,
Yeah.
which makes it more fucking harder for talented people to fucking get in,
Yeah.
and it makes the people that
Which
are
is-
super talented
Right.
get upset because they don't feel they need that they have to put the money in
Exactly.
because they still have that fucking mindset, right?
Well, like,
Right, no, and that
literally.
ties into what I'm saying, where you got these promoters and they're
Yeah,
just trying to
facts.
throw the person
Yeah,
on the
facts.
bill who can attract the most people. But at the end of the day, if you're, you know, what I'm saying, I don't even look at pay to play as an issue. It's like, listen, if somebody wants to invest in their career, who the fuck am I to look at that person and say you're
Exactly.
fake because you spent X amount of dollars to get on the show?
Same
No,
thing as
that's what they
Facebook
wanted
ads.
to
Same thing
pay.
as fucking
That's what they
promotion.
want.
You don't pay
Exactly.
rent. You don't put money in your
Exactly.
budget. You don't put money in your belly for food. You don't put money in your fucking face.
You think
Exactly.
Rapping?
Do you think
10,000
before
hours
Drake?
and 100 grand. That's what it takes to be a pro at fucking anything.
Do you think
10,000
before
hours
views
and
came out,
It takes
$100,000.
10 years to become a success.
You think before views came out, when the Six God was watching Billboard was up, that was free? You know what I mean? Like,
No,
people, like
absolutely.
everybody pays for everything, all advertising,
Absolutely.
everything.
You gotta pay your
Do a
dues,
show-
man. You
And
gotta
that
pay
and
your
that
dues.
ties into what I'm saying about a lot of
You gotta
dudes
put money
in our scene who do not understand one iota
Shut up,
of the
Jess.
business
Jess.
aspect of this
Less openers.
industry.
Maybe
So
we-
they sit around all day and they
fucking
try to
get talent?
spew
Like,
their
we-
opinion as if
I'm
it's
not even going
fact.
Shut
And they
up.
complain about their position, but they're not offering anything to the actual industry of any worth or any value.
Yep.
And that's a problem that I see within our city is our worth and our value. We're promoting, I'm not saying we're promoting anything,
The
but what
egos
we
take it away though.
yeah, absolutely. Egos and our lack of knowledge, our lack of networking, our lack of professional networking. Like the shows, the grade of shows has dropped significantly since Big Ticket has stopped doing shows.
Oh, Chris,
That's a
please
fact.
bring them back.
Yeah, because Chris
You know what
was the
I'm saying?
last level of kind of like that hierarchy. But you
It
know
was
what,
a
to be
networking
honest with
hub.
you, like, this is why I love media. To be honest with you, like, I rap better than 90% of
Mystique's watching
any of
now.
these rappers
Hi,
out here.
Right, right, right.
Anybody in Toronto, 95% of you, I spit better than you. So you know
Is
what I
that
mean?
what
You
you're
want
saying
smoke?
right now?
I'll take
Yeah,
that
I'm saying
smoke.
that right now.
I'll take that
Give me the
smoke.
smoke. I don't give a fuck.
I'll
I'll
take
rap
it.
my ass off.
Oh
you
my
better
god,
think.
rap
You know
battle
what I mean?
right now. Please,
I'll rap
fuck.
better than
Oh my
you.
God.
I rap better
Okay,
than
yo,
that.
okay.
Yo.
Rap battle for the t-shirt.
There's a couple people that
Oh,
might
yeah.
not rap better
Rap
than me.
battle for the fucking shirt. You want that
That's
smoke?
kind of cool.
Let's do it.
I'm
You
already
guys, you
trying to-
guys both.
I don't
Like,
want
I'll
that
fucking,
for the
we'll
shit.
judge
We
it.
can Put the shirt away or some shit.
Yeah.
but-
Wow,
but
you don't
I'm
want that smoke, dude, because Dustin's a sick ass rapper.
Yeah, he is a sick
Yeah,
ass
yeah,
rapper.
You think you're better
I'm a
than
sick
him?
ass rapper.
So hold on,
No, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Is
Like,
he part
a
of
lot
that
of people,
95?
the point I'm getting at
This
is
is
the
the part that
fact
I
that
wanted to go live with, and my phone
this is the
died.
point I'm getting at though, is the fact that I fucking don't care about rap anymore. I'd much rather
Wow.
do media and shit.
Okay.
No, because you
I
know what?
understand where you're coming from.
We don't want you to rap.
Do you know
either.
what you gotta do in this fucking industry now? Unless you wanna fucking sit there and fucking.
You gotta
dish
create
out
a name
money,
for yourself.
dish out money. You gotta dye your hair fucking purple, get face tattoo. You gotta do something to set yourself out,
Absolutely.
to stick out in
But
the
they
crowd.
all look
Even
the
like
exact
Tom
same.
McDonald is the
Exactly.
best example I can think of.
Yeah.
Because he can rap, but he fucking still went with all those gimmicky shit to
Yeah.
like make himself stand out.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like, no, I'm not going to get my face tattooed, fam. I'll have one tattoo and I'm not about to
Right.
get it to pop.
I'm not
You
fucking
know what I
tattooed.
mean? Like,
That's
sorry,
beautiful
my,
thing.
my moral standards of me as a human mean more
Right,
than
right,
fucking.
right, right.
You know what I mean? No disrespect to people that do that shit.
No, I
You
get
know what I
it.
mean? But like, rap has become corny, man. It's
Yeah.
it's a fucking popularity contest amongst fucking things that you could pay for online. You know what I mean? I have integrity. I'd rather get 500 hits on a video than get 2 million and know
No,
that
no,
I
I feel
paid
you.
for 800,000.
And that's what I'm saying, the
Everyone's
whole-
paying for everything now. The
integrity
Instagram
means a
followers,
lot to me.
everything.
Well,
You know
that's what I'm
I mean?
saying, the
And
whole hierarchy
industry's lost
And
that.
then
The
when,
industry's lost that.
No, and that's what I'm saying,
And
in
that's why
Toronto-
I'd rather do media, man. You know what? I'm a rap nerd. End of the day, I love rap.
Right. You're still gonna love it. You're
I
still gonna
still
make
love
music.
it. I'll
You
still
make it
rap.
'cause you
I'll
love
still
it.
put
I have
music
so
out.
much to
I'll
say.
be more
Yo,
strategic
you're
about the way
speaking,
I put
man.
it out.
Why
Why
But
not? That's why you got to
No, but that's why I say
I'm
there's
just
no.
corny now.
That's why I say there's no hierarchy in this city. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it
There
should be
was
a little
once
more-
a hierarchy
Yeah,
in the city.
absolutely there was. Absolutely, and the circle was as high as you could fucking go before Drake.
But depends. That's on a rap level. Then you get to the The guys working at the labels.
Oh
the
yeah,
Ramoses,
absolutely.
and
Again,
all
different
those other
behind the
people.
scenes for sure. Ramos, the
Yeah.
REMGs, and
Yeah.
you know, a lot of
Yes.
bookers and promoters.
Ivan,
No,
all
absolutely.
those
Yeah,
guys,
yeah, yeah.
etc.
Brizle the first
That's what I'm
motherfucker to
saying.
pick
So
up a
what I'm
call
saying right
during the
now is like
podcast.
is
Crazy.
It's Jared. Shout out to Jared.
Hey,
is
shout out to
Toronto
Jared.
Hey.
Toronto right now, like we need to work
Okay.
on
Get
our
on it. We're still here.
we need to work on just our professionalism. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
one thing Chris always said.
That's somebody coming to buy one of my shirts.
Yeah, we
Hey.
Big.
Support
work
the
on
local
professionalism.
Brizle.
we need to get over our American inferiority complex. We don't need them to make us the same way England don't need them to make them. And once we make ourselves, we'll be made there because people are like, oh shit, this shit's popping over there. And we need to just stop fucking, you know what I'm saying? We need to stop hating on anything that
Sounds
we as an
good.
individual didn't put out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason why I can't show love and support other motherfuckers and instead of just hating them, being like, oh, that shit sucks, fuck them, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, whatever,
Yep.
man.
You know what? I think I'm at the point
I'll
where
be
like
Queen Street.
I get the point you're at, though.
all of us rappers
I'll be
who
Queen
really
Street.
rap
Yeah.
We're
just
rapping
quit
anyways. I think
rapping
we're on your
and just
phone.
let all these fucking young kids come take the shit
I'm not
and
even
fucking
mad
run
at
it to
that.
the ground.
I'm not even mad at
Do
that.
what you want to do. You know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
even mad at it, because
Do all
was
the
gonna say
gimmicks and all that
something
shit
that
and do it like disco and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And then we can just have like.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
listen, man, my dream was always to
I'll get interrupted
retire,
for money.
not make any more music, and fucking manage my homeboy Shaolin or somebody as tour manager
Hey,
or something. You know what I'm
Shaolin's
saying?
dope.
Shaolin's dope.
And
Shaolin's
he
one of the
was
dopest up and coming kids
he
ever,
fucking
man.
brings the fucking noise
Absolutely.
when he fucking does shows and shit.
Absolutely,
Oh
that's
my
my
God,
homie.
shout out.
I gave him his first show.
I
I brought him
haven't seen him in
to.
a while.
He's
Seen
just
him in a while
because
still, too.
he's probably out in LA or he's probably doing something behind the
Good for
scenes right
him,
now, or
man.
he's
That's
somewhere
the thing,
warm where
you
he can
have to go-
skateboard. You know?
You have to
Yeah.
go somewhere else to make it big in Toronto.
Yeah.
You can't.
No,
cannot
that's
become
facts.
locally famous here, which is sad.
Tory Lanez
and
was living
pathetic.
in Miami for time before he
Yeah,
popped.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite though, because I got famous in Toronto or Vancouver.
There you
Hey.
go. Shout out West
West
Coast.
Coast, Canada. West Coast. What up, family?
I feel
West
like
Coast.
Vancouver's honestly the place
love
to be.
Vancouver.
Right now, it
Pop in
seems like
Canada,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, it fucking
Well,
seems
actually,
like it at the moment.
no, they're actually like done with MCs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird out there right
So they ain't got
now.
no love for
What's going on
Snack and
there?
Merc. Was Merc
Well,
from Vancouver
listen,
as
like
well?
they're
or-
just they
Yeah,
just
he's
fucking
absurd.
took over. Actually,
Not necessarily cat.
I just know too much.
Brevner, I know
They're
Brevner's from
all
out there
family,
as
right?
well.
But-
Yeah.
Mad
Um,
Child.
We don't want any more Merc smoke. He got at us.
No,
Yeah,
we got
yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
He should
We
have.
Well, we got at him.
I love those boys. Those
We
boys
didn't
are my
get at
family.
him.
I
I'm
knew
like,
all
no,
of them
We
before
didn't
they.
get at him. We just asked the question. Does he
Yeah.
pay for views? And he said, nah, that's a waste
And
man.
I believe him. Yeah,
And I
believe him.
agree.
He
That
was
was a
He
wasting-
doesn't
second-
have to
He
pay for views, man. He sells out clubs
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
know.
And
I've seen him sell
I
out
knew
clubs.
those boys before they were fucking selling out shows and shit. Like
Yeah.
effing back in the day, like 2000 and
I
fucking
know. I
7
seen you
and shit.
repping. You were with them in like 8 years ago. You're posting like fucking.
Yeah,
your-
that was for
your
you too,
memories
so
and
y'all
shit.
fucking notice, okay?
Oh,
That's some
okay.
good shit.
Shout out Stacey.
Yo,
She knows all the
Brizzy's-
motherfuckers.
I do. I'm very
Brizle's
blessed
got
that way.
stunting.
I
He's
know.
stunting on her bag right now.
I know what time is it though? Because I don't know about y'all.
Hey,
I'm hungry as
Bag.
fuck.
I'm
really
hungry.
some
It's 8
food.
o'clock. I gotta.
Yeah,
I
you
gotta get my
go.
ass to Loblaws before they close and pick
Bob,
up
blah,
some
You guys all
blah,
gotta get
blah.
over. You guys all gotta open up your e-transfers.
Oh yeah, I want to do it
Man.
right now.
All right, $5.
So make sure you holler at me if you guys want to teach us. You guys especially because I know you guys love Brizle, and there's no way that your girlfriends, Tinder dates, or wives don't want a Brizle on a pit bull.
Do you
with
support a
titties.
man buying his side chick a Brizle shirt?
Yeah, but I don't.
You do?
I don't. I approve the
Sale
fucking
is a
message.
sale.
I just exactly. I don't approve side pieces
So you
unless the
approve-
wifey knows about it. Like if it's like
Word
a,
up.
It's not really a side piece if the wifey knows about it.
exactly, but that's the cool part.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't
Is
care.
it though?
Well, I told like don't tell me if it's
If
for
wifey
side.
knows
Shout
about
out
it,
to
you
side
probably
piece.
do
On the side,
threesomes
though.
and shit.
Yeah, but
I ain't never on the sideline. Fuck that.
That's what's up. You're always the
I'm the
main.
main bitch.
Yeah.
I'll make you sandwiches.
My side bitch,
I've
my
actually
main
made my
bitch, my main
boyfriend-
bitch. Don't love my ass no more.
I've actually made more sandwiches
No
for
more.
my boyfriend this year than I have my entire life for
My
myself.
side bitch,
That's
my
right.
main
And that's
bitch, my
literally the
main
last
bitch.
3
Don't love
weeks.
my
You make
ass
a
no
good
more.
sandwich?
I mean, you have to
No,
ask
no.
him. He still asks
Do
for
you know
it.
what's funny? Like, I make a sandwich with the same ingredients my girl uses. And I'll be like, oh, the sandwich ass. She'll go make that sandwich. I'll be like, oh, that's
It's the
fire.
way you put it on,
Yo.
and if you make it with love or not.
It's the
If
love
you're
and
just
care.
doing,
Love. That's
if you're
that's
just
it.
doing it because you're hungry, it doesn't taste
Yeah.
the same way as it made for
And
somebody
see,
else.
and when I cook for
That's-
my girls, like the same thing is like I feel like I gotta impress her. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like I got a soup at home cooking right now because she just had surgery. So she comes home tomorrow and
Aw.
she can't really eat like a whole lot, right? So she gotta like, so I've been making the soup since yesterday.
Oh my God,
I
yes.
roasted the peppers yesterday and just
Yes,
cooked them in the
ma'am.
water for like 4 hours.
You know,
Then I added the
Stacey.
broth,
Oh, yeah.
you know what I mean? And then today I
This
took the
t-shirt.
other veggies and you know, like
Yes.
I've been building this soup up. But it's like, if I cook for myself, like, I go make a Mr. Noodle. You know what I mean? I won't even let the noodles get all the way soft. They'll be like half hard still, and I'm eating that shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm like,
Noodles.
fuck it. Fuck it,
Just
man.
rush
I
your
fucking
food.
like making,
Yeah,
I
I
like
don't
making
even
my
care
Mr.
properly.
Noodles
Give a
on
shit
crack
left.
and shit. Like I'll put
Crazy,
some
man.
vegetables in that shit. Like I won't even use a soup package. I'll use like Montreal steak spice or something like
Yeah.
that. You know?
Sorry, what are you making? When you put that in there?
In my fucking Mr. Noodles, I'll put a
Mr.
whole bunch
Oh,
of
so
shit.
you like
That
turn
sounds
Mr.
kinda
Noodles
fire.
into like
Some
a
crack
gourmet
and
meal.
pork. Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
kind of fire.
You know
You
what's
see what I do
sodiums
with
in
my,
that shit,
what I
though?
do
I
with
started doing that
pierogies
with my
and shit?
sidekicks recently.
With my pierogies and shit, you get the meat and the sour cream, and you mix all the fucking pierogies, the beef and shit.
Hey, yo, what is a
What, you
pierogi?
make like homemade
Oh,
pierogies?
fuck yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo,
is
you're
a
not allowed
pierogi,
back on the
man?
show till you bring us homemade pierogies.
Well,
What is a pierogi?
you better make
man? I've had them
pierogies
like
the
3 times in my
shit.
life, and I don't. I'm not sure what
They're
they
like
are.
the cheapest thing
Give
ever.
this man a pool
It's
bag.
like,
I'm
it's
out.
like a boiled patty.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fucking dope.
This man ain't had pierogies. I'm
I said I
out.
had pierogies like 3 times in my life.
You
I
need
just
some
don't know
Polish
what
friends,
they
bro.
are.
You need some
They're
Polish
just
friends.
like, yeah, they're just.
Straight up.
I
That's
got a
how
lot of Polish friends.
I'm out.
my first pierogi was like a blueberry
It's
pierogi.
getting heated.
A blueberry
These are
pierogi.
Yeah, straight up. Big up to my
He
boy
can't
Paul,
stand
man.
the heat in the kitchen, so
blueberry
he's trying to get the
pierogi.
fuck
Yeah.
You waffled the pierogi?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
What?
Blueberry
Wait, what?
pierogi.
I don't know what the fuck that
Word.
means. Are you sure you
I
don't mean
know.
a crepe?
Can we
It was
just
a-
no stop? No,
Straight
no,
up.
no.
Big up to my
No,
Polish
no.
people.
A
Park there.
blueberry?
Oh, pre-K all day.
I got
Yeah.
He
Polish
came
in
all
my
day.
blood and I
I'm
never heard of a
native.
blueberry.
Yeah,
Put
that's
some locals on my
crazy. Yeah.
playlist.
You Polish? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I don't know what kind
My,
of.
my boyfriend's Polish too.
I think you're hanging out with some
Polish.
weird
Shout out to all
Polish
the
people.
Polish
Like they
people
like
out there.
they like fake Polish.
That's what's
Nah,
up.
man, they real Polish. They came
No, they're
over.
probably more Polish than me.
Yeah, they straight from Poland. They
I'm
came
a
over.
Word. Well,
They don't have it in
apparently,
the
I gotta
90s.
eat some more pierogies.
Pierogies
Yeah,
I've
get
had them
your
like
pierogi
3
game.
Do you want
times in
my
my
phone
life.
number?
I love the
Do
pierogies.
you want my phone number out
No,
there?
your email address.
Oh yeah, I got that.
So I can
Just
send you the
asked
money
my
for the shirt.
phone number. I was like, I don't give that out to boys anymore.
I'm pretty sure I have your phone number already. Wah, wah, wah. Or I can get it.
Yeah,
If I
Yeah,
really
it's
need
like
it.
Brizle.
Halo and everything.
If I really need your phone number, I'm sure I can get it.
You
Stacey.
probably fucking have it. If you don't, I'll be very disappointed.
Yo,
Right?
random
What the
thought
fuck?
though. In that Drunken Love song by Beyonce, is it not one of the most awkward things you've ever heard in a song? When
Have
she
you seen the video?
When she
It's all
repeats
awkward.
surfboard
Yeah.
or skateboard
Yeah,
or
surfboard.
surfboard. Surfboard.
What is the surfboard?
That's the most awkward shit I've
I
ever
think it's
heard
a
in a
sexual
song.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Where
riding
she's like,
the wood.
she's like surfboard.
But
She's-
just
I
the
think
way
it's when
she
she's on
says it,
top.
like that was the most awkward shit I
Yeah,
think
it's
I've
kinda
ever
weird.
heard in a song.
Or like she
Surfboard.
waxed her box.
Surfboard.
It's because you know how you wax your surfboard,
Like
right?
I'm actually
Yeah.
kind of convinced. I'm kind of convinced she's a robot sex doll after that. Surfboard. But we'll get into that in 2019.
Yeah, we're getting into
Asian-
2019.
MLNY breaking
man.
records. I'm the fuck out of here. They can sign themselves out.
This kid is wild,
It's a
man.
motherfucking
You ain't
rap.
getting through me, homie.
No,
Alright, so this is our last episode of
Oh!
2018. We'll be back
I'm trying to take another
2019.
kick to the nuts. This is
It's
going
been a
crazy.
fucking blast. Mike Stone, Kelly Maloney, Stacey Brizle was our guest today, and
I had
yeah.
fun. I actually had fun. I didn't know what I was gonna get into tonight. So
Yeah, we all
There
got
you
some
you guys
go.
are actually pretty soft.
We always get into this shit.
You were like baby poo soft.
I'm usually pretty hard.
That's what you get. That's what you got when you
I'll be
get 2
soft.
inches of hard dick.
Alright, we out of here, man. Merry Christmas. Happy
Merry
fucking
Christmas.
New Year's.
Happy
We got
New Year.
nothing but love for y'all. We will be back sometime early January, back on our regular day, I
And
think.
fuck How High
And,
2 for
um,
Lil Yachty.
Oh my god.
They're coming out with the Bad Boys 3.
They are. They're coming out with a lot
As
of
long as it
shit.
don't got Lil Yachty in
I
it.
need to go home because I left my blunts at home and I need to eat some food.
Yeah, he needs to chill the fuck out. This is the most tense.
Yeah, this guy's
No,
mad.
I need to fucking pay me. What's going on? I need some money from you guys.
Alright, we out, man. One love, y'all.
I
Peace.
got you right now, yo. Soft things.
I'm gonna end this shit. Where's the end
Bye.
button? Finish.
Oh, that was good. That was fun.
Finish.
The
Hey,
Brizle
someone's gotta hit the
Nader
end button
came
over
through
there.
and killed it for the last
You
episode.
like that?
I did.
That was fun.
My favorite guest so far.
Yes, buddy.
All right.
Get a bigger studio. I'm coming as a girl. Do you want my email? I can't leave without that.
Yeah.
Alright, what's this bullshit
Thank
ass
you.
fucking text message code?
Oh,
Listen, what the fuck? Check.
oh, we didn't give away the socks. You know what, Kelly?
Oh shit.
Those socks are
270.
for you. Merry
We can
Christmas.
still give
Hey.
him. We
Buy
can still
3
give him
shirts.
out.
Buy 3 shirts, get a pair of socks.
Can I pick one?
Make the
What's the email?
throw down FM.
Throw down FM.
Throw down like throw ball down, throw down
Yeah.
FM as in the radio station
Yeah.
at gmail.com.
Okay.
Alright, so it's $10.
25.
Alright. $15?
Throwdownfm at gmail.
Yeah.
.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta hustle. I'm just playing. It's good though, yo. You gotta support, man.
It's a good shirt.
And I wasn't able to come to the show. I wish I did. I had to work that night.
No,
I wanted to
a lot
come
of people
too.
didn't.
I
Dustin didn't come
really
either.
wanted to come.
Yeah, we had a fucking Christmas party bullshit.
Okay.
All this talk about food. I'm hungry now.
Yeah, I need to get the fuck out of here and go eat.
What's the name of
I was
that
supposed to
shit?
make food.
Make the password Brizle.
Okay. That's what I want to ask you too, but I didn't have time. How do you feel about that dude named Brizle? The rapper.
Okay, do you got? I wish you had told me.
Yeah, I wanted to bring it
Do
up.
you know that Brizle is a word for Snoop Dogg's
Can
girls?
you hit the
Oh, say
end
word.
button?
It's Brizle is Snoop Dogg's what he calls his girls.
Yeah.
So it's a fucking girl's name. So this guy is going out with a fucking girl's name. It's
And
a
he-
fucking bitch's name.
And he's a blood.
He's a fucking whatever.
And he's a blood.
I'm a fucking crip.
I wish I see. I didn't even know
Bye. How do I get rid of this?
that. And it
Somewhere
was
in the
funny. It was
corner,
like
right-hand- upper
when I
right-hand
first
corner.
heard about it,
Upper
I was
right-hand
like
corner.
Brizle. I'm like, there's only one Brizle I know.
Only one Brizle. Get familiar.
And if-
Brizle.
And even